Ressies State of Origin edition, live and free for Marmalade and proudly presented by Maud Team Auto Group. My name's Lewis McKenna. The Dream Team is assembled here as well. Lockie, Gould and Hef, thank you for joining us, boys.
My pleasure, mate. Thank you for having us to Div 12 Ressies.
Oh, mate, it is exciting to be here. Thank you so much.
Oh, how good is it? And we spoke about it in the lead up to this game. We're kitted out. Unfortunately, we ran out of jumpers for you, Hef. But
I'm not too upset. Don't get me wrong. It's fine.
How good do we look in the Budgie Smugglers jumpers, Lockie? We look fantastic.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Mine's got Budgie written across the front. You probably can't see it there, but it is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, how good are these? And they're really warm as well. Lovely job they've done.
Never been so cosy to call a game. We were going to talk about a couple of things as well in the lead up to this match, Hef. We were talking about it off air. Some of the best on in this one. You got any predictions?
Look, it's hard to go past Andy McLeod. I saw him downstairs before, and he's looking like an absolute beast. It feels like he hasn't probably lost a step since he was playing AFL football. So he's probably my tip tonight. Looking pretty good out there. Yeah,
absolutely. I've put a few down, but for you, Lockie, who have you got?
Oh, yeah, it's a great question. I'm going to go Jared Davis, I reckon. There you go.
Yeah.
There's my, not my first bold prediction, but a boldish prediction considering there's the talent on display as well.
We look aside from the AFL footballers, some of those are obvious. I don't mind Cench. He loves a running bounce. I spoke to him. He was obviously doing his finest work for the VAFA in the lead up to this game, but he said he wants 6 running bounces. It's going to be a target, a bit of a dewy deck out there on Norwood Oval, but it'll be one to watch. Matty Broadbent's one I've got a keen eye on for South Australia. Jared Lyons is going to tear up the middle of the deck for Victoria, you'd think.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's been out of the game for we've been out of AFL football for a while, but it's going to be good to see him go around here for Victoria today for sure.
Absolutely. Worst on conversation now. Now this is where the field really opens up, boys.
Oh, yeah, there could be a few. Will Taylor is the reigning. I was going to say Will Taylor's the reigning, but I think we've got an interview downstairs if we're going to go down there.
Absolutely. We've got the Wizard, Jack Banwell. He's just got off calling both the games. Get cracking into it, Wizard.
Yeah, bloody oath. I've got the skipper of the Big V here, Cados. Mate, firstly, did you win the toss? I didn't even see it.
I lost the toss and I was so thankful because I had no idea which end to choose. So Shrey chose. He went to the grandstand end. So we'll get that in the last quarter, which will inspire the boys.
Beautiful. What's it like? What's going to be like tonight versing Max Gawn?
Yeah, no, I'll be starstruck. I'll be in awe. I'll probably follow him around a little bit, but you know, what a great honour.
Beautiful, mate. And last one, what's your role tonight? Who are you tagging? I'm sure you're going to be like a pest down there.
Yeah, no, I'll bring the Nick Watson, Papley role, just get into a few. I thought Sauce Merrett was against us all week, and I've just seen that he's with us. So that's got me a bit of a pep in my step.
Get it in the big fella. Go well tonight, mate.
Thank you, mate. Let's go.
Thank you.
Oh, geez, the Wizard down there, doesn't he look cosy as well in his Budgie Smuggler hoodie? Absolutely fantastic. We'll get ripped into this game. We were just talking about some of the worst on. Flanners is one that's lined up. He even shared on his social media that he wants to beat Fred Fanning's record, I should say, of 18 goals. He's trying to bag 19 tonight. We said to him, didn't we, Lockie, in the lead up to the game, that if he even gets one, I think would be pretty happy.
Yeah, I don't know how he's going to go. That's a large task. I'm all for ambition, but he might be a little bit overzealous, I think.
Now, one I want to look at, he just went off camera there, but Ropper coming in his way in the middle of the ground. Some of the local players, it's good to chat about that as well, because we've got a tough task tonight to pick one of the best local players, Hef. We've got Joe Mitchell for Loxton North. We've got Geordie Basham for Houghton, Sam O'Brien for Mitchell Park, Jacob Snook for Trinity Old Scholars, and Ropper for Hayward in Victoria. Absolutely fantastic as both sides get in the middle of the ground, ready to do some sort of pre-game presentation, I'd imagine. But
I think there's a photo happening now.
Oh, photo happening now. So look at the nightmare right in front there. He's a fixture of this one as well, Hef, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. I was lucky enough to be able to call in the game a couple of years ago down at Elizabeth Oval, and saw him put on a bit of a masterclass there, kicking a few snags. So, a bit deceptive, the old nightmare. Don't take him lightly because he only needs a couple of steps and he'll probably put one through the big sticks.
Yeah, he kicked some ripping goals last year as well.
Look at that. That is a specimen. A group of people that absolutely, some of which know how to play footy. Some
All right, mates.
Yeah, you're 100% right there, Louis. Also, of course, speaking of after the game, don't forget Stables, Hindley Street, DJ Checkers on the deck. So for those that are in Adelaide, worth getting down for that.
getting there, no doubt about it. Nice and snugly in our budgie side. The line.
Outstanding. Now, how are the other hamstrings? I'd say the calf looks like it's already finished, right?
Great at the start, Port Adelaide legend, but of course an Adelaide legend, 340 games. I say that as a Port fan that's happy to be calling this instead of watching my miserable team here tonight. And in the middle, and of course the biggest game of Div 12 Ressies, brought to you by the Morn Team Auto Group. And Lockie Gould's going to get us underway.
Here we go. This is what we've all been waiting for all week. Even since last year, some have had it circled. I'm included in that lot. Very excited to watch this get underway. Here we go, middle of the ground. Checkers, can he do it for South Australia?
Got Jubra going up in the ruck. It looks here against Checkers. Should be interesting.
So yeah, he goes. Ball goes up. No, Jubra's just tackled him straight at the start. Drove him into the ground. He can't believe he's given away a free
I
kick.
think he's just crossed the line there at the ball up there. New rule in the AFL this year anyway. Handball's out to Bungie, thanks Checkers. Kicks out to the wing for South Australia, looking to go inside their forward 50. Few options about. Short kick forward, trying to get to Shrey, but it's over his head,
Cench.
Unfortunately. And Cench has taken the mark at half-back.
Yeah, Cench is looking good, isn't he? As he goes inside and hits up a teammate. The kick long down the line. Came up. Max Gorn was chasing after it, waiting at the back here, though. Here come the Vics. They're coming through. Kane, a former Hawthorn player. Kick goes inside, forward 50, and the mark taken. Caden McDonald. Well, he was interviewed pre-game. Maybe the Wizards put a spell on him.
Now, Caden McDonald kicked the first goal in the first ever Div 12 Ressies match, and I don't think he got a touch after that, so hopefully it's a bit different tonight. He puts this through and then goes on to kick a few more.
I'd love to see what Caden's able to do. Just crossed 100,000 subscribers as well on YouTube, so a massive congrats for that.
Well done, Dossie.
Let's see. Kick on its way for the first of the night.
And he's done it.
No dramas at all. The crowd told the story. One straight 6 plays yet to score. South Australia and Victoria doing battle here.
Absolutely fantastic for them to get on the board, the visiting side, I guess you could call them, on the Macca's Gawler scoreboard. And we go back into the middle. One we didn't get to speak about pre-game.
Kick
we have a
on
look
its
at
way for the
great
first of the
inside
night.
play. Sailed right over the goal line.
And he's done it.
No dramas at all. The crowd told the story. One straight 6 plays yet to score. South Australia and Victoria
We
doing
didn't
battle
speak
here.
about the big sticks. How about that? Back to back for Cados on the Macca's Gawler scoreboard. 2 straight for the Vics.
Only minutes ago, I was talking about the first goal in the
Trying to
first
pick it
game
up
and
there.
not
I
getting
think
much
that
of
was
a touch.
vice
He's gone
versa.
back and
Couldn't get a
kicked
hand on it. And now
good is
Cados
that?
picking it
Found
up.
a
He's
lot
going to
of
have
space
another
inside
crack at
forward
goal,
50.
bending it
South
around
Australia
his
gonna have to
body.
close up a little bit more.
And
he's
through
kicked
the
it.
big sticks.
Yeah,
How
they are.
about
What
that?
a
Back to
really
back
good
for
start for the
Cados
Vics.
on the
Obviously,
Macca's
you can see that
Gawler.
one in the Drake's instant replay. What a goal. He's on fire early, is Cados. About to get ready to go in the centre as well. Really like the start for Jared Lyons as well. No surprises there.
While we're waiting to get underway here, might just jump in. My son now, Alfie's just texted me and said, can I shout him out on the live stream?
Oh,
So,
absolutely.
g'day Alfie, how you going, mate?
Oh,
Left off of bed.
I'm sure he's having a great time at home as the kick this time goes inside forward 50 for South Australia.
Schulz.
Ball given across.
Paul
Kick there.
Thomas.
Oh, it came from Thomas and it was just dropped in all right. And Cal Ferguson's taken a mark. Not one that's usually involved heavily in the scoring, but he's taken a mark there inside the forward pocket.
Can't remember his goal kicking from last year. I don't know if he got too much of it, but it should be interesting to see if he can put this one through.
So Ferguson steps in, kicks a goal. And job done.
Oh, a bit of push and shove as well. Gets stuck in. Who's
That's
he?
Cheats. Cheats is getting stuck into the South Australians there, trying to cause a bit of a ruckus.
Yeah, he didn't want to go at Charlie Dixon.
Nah,
though.
smart man.
Wanted nothing to do with him at all.
Cheats ain't stupid too much of it. But great goal
see if he can
for
put this
South
one through.
Australia. Callum Ferguson.
Ferguson.
You know, easy as easy as he likes, puts
Kicks a
it
goal.
through.
I would say that goal.
And
is
job
far
done.
more
Oh,
important
a
than
bit
any
of push
his
and shove as well.
9,386 first class
Gets
run.
stuck in.
Early on in this game.
Biggest moment of his career, you reckon?
Oh, absolutely.
Mate, he'll have that one framed on the fridge, that's for sure.
How's the hat at full forward as well?
Yeah, Tommy Flanners makes it about Checkers. Checkers hits it out to Jared Lyons, steals it. It comes out of the middle, goes forward. Will Taylor's just sitting there unopposed on the half-forward flank. Hands it off to Roaming Has, takes a few steps, takes a shot. And we got Dossie in the corner, is it? All alone.
No.
Don't tell me he's going to kick his third. Don't tell me. And he has.
He is absolutely on fire, this bloke. Incredible stuff from Cados. How good is that?
He would be absolutely loving this.
takes
The
a
first
few
3
steps,
goals of the
takes
game
a shot,
for
and
Victoria.
we've got Dossie in the corner,
is it? As he
Oh,
makes his
alone.
way to the bench. Don't tell me he's going to kick his maybe third. someone else Don't a bit tell of a- me. bit of a And he chance. has.
Have a look at that on the instant replay.
He is
Looked out by
absolutely
Grace,
on
and the
fire,
Maccas
this
scoreboard
bloke.
reads
Incredible.
3 straight 18, courtesy of Caden McDonald, plays 1 straight 6.
So, umpire back in the middle. A third of 3 games here. And a brilliant day at Norwood Oval. So, knocked straight down, and South Australia, a bit of a dribbling ball up towards forward 50. Oh, Stray, how's the craft over the top with the handball? Now Victoria looking to sweep and compose themselves as they chip across the line. Bit of a dangerous kick, but marked in the end. And they now go through the middle of the grounds. That cheats. Couldn't quite find a target. Spills through Paul Thomas. Jabra trying to get onto it. Maybe kicking in danger, but umpire says play on. Now, no player wanting to pick this one up at all. Very early in the game. Brady, he just shirked the contest and was beaten to it. And now, Will Taylor, 60 from home, moves it off now. Jared Davis from 55 metres, lowers the eyes. He was looking for Ropper, couldn't quite get it there. A snap around the body and across the face. It stays in here. Still an opportunity for Victoria. They get the hands off and they have an easy crack at goals and put through
Calm as you like,
Druzy.
Druzy.
He's a big Freo fan. He would be pumped up. He gives the...
Give us the
Christian-
suit.
Oh, he loves the suit. He'd be pumped up as well with a 124-point victory for his Freo boys today. And he's on the ball for their fourth.
Druzy, the big Freo man, had a good win today, so he'd be
And they
very
have an
happy
easy
with
crack
that
at
one.
goals and put
Druzy,
through
the calm as you
Druzy.
like, Druzikowski's book there, I think, and
He's
putting
a
it through
big
the big one.
Freo fan. He would be pumped up. He gives the...
Is he getting on the plane to America with a celebration like that?
Oh, how good is that?
Late Socceroos call up almost. But yeah, what a great goal for Druzy. He'll be delighted with that one.
Dixon in the ruck.
Yeah, again, interesting. Let's see what happens with Charlie. From the Port Adelaide and Gold Coast legend as the ball goes up. Charlie Dixon straight out of the centre, gives a little hand pass over the top of the lines. Now the kick inside forward 50. South Australia trying to press Schulz. Takes a mark, gives the footy off. Kick at goal came from Shrey. Shrey's kick falls short and a really strong mark taken back there by Cheats. So Cheats looks. It's a couple of options, and flying in came Roaming Has, and now they are away. A kick into the centre of the ground. Should be collected and is. There's Jabra. He gives a little hand pass off. Kick out towards the wing. And well, it's almost just sort of held up here, the play a little bit, just waiting for an option to present. It did in Will Taylor. So Will Taylor at half forward.
Will Taylor goes inside 50, looking for a target, but there's a bit of a hole there. No one's really there, but just caught out the back, I believe, was Jared Davis, who doesn't mind a goal and a celebration, that's for sure. So we'll see if he can go back and put it through the big ones from here.
He was one of our ones that we spoke about that might be one of those try-hards.
Well, we've had a few of them in the past, but yeah.
Boys, got hot property down here. Actually, we'll wait until the shot at goal.
Comes in, Jared Davis has the shot. The umpire's moving across the face of the goal, and unfortunately, that's a behind. I believe we're going to go down to the boundary for an interview.
No, we're not going down in the interview. I had someone, and he ran onto the ground. He's playing too serious tonight, so back to you, fellas.
No, it's all right. Might win the try-hard medal, whoever it was. Anyways, ball comes out. Jabra robes off the pack, has a shot, but unfortunately misses, and that's another behind for Victoria.
So South Australia already down by 3 goals in this one. Looking for an opportunity. Vice versa, out of the goal square. Chips it across, finds Munro, and now off to Paul Thomas. And there he is, Bunge. The 49-year-old Andrew McLeod, two-time Norm Smith medalist. Handball over the top. Checkers goes back to Andrew McLeod. Why wouldn't you just feed Bunge as much as you like? Goes down the line, and now Shrey works onto the footy first in a one-on-one here. Has to work around his opponent. Does well to get a boot on it. Comes over the top, and now South Australia inside forward 50. Mark Cosgrove lowers the eyes, looking for the nightmare. A chance over the back. Handball into the open goals, and Jim Brady will hammer it over the pavilion.
Let's see what celebration he's got. And I think that's just coming down from the roof now.
Yeah, he nearly cleared the roof. We got halfway up there, but we look at the Drake's instant replay. Absolutely fantastic. It was good ball movement from South Australia, end-to-end footy. And good work from Jim Brady, former under-15 state captain. He lets us all know about it as well.
Nice pick up there by Mark Thomas off the deck. It's a long way down for some of these Div 12 regions.
Boys, I might have someone very famous down here on the boundary.
Go for it, Wizard.
Kmart Max Gorn. Kmart Max Gorn, please, mate. How have you seen the starts of the game?
Oh, is it Caden? Unreal. Can't stop him. We've got to get the match up to that.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, we've settled nicely. Good to get a couple of goals.
Are we going to see you in the ruck, or is Checkers going to hog it all? We need to see you driving the knee in, mate.
Last quarter.
Oh, last quarter, saving your best for last. All right, very good, mate. We'll let you back to it.
Jumping back in, Checkers takes a mark inside 50, trying to get the goal for South Australia. Gives it to the Nightmare, who snaps it with ease, puts it through the big sticks, and that's another goal for South Australia.
Gee whiz, back within one goal. Just like that, the South Aussies.
Yeah, a game of seesawing momentum at the minute. What a fantastic goal that was.
It's always good to see the Nightmare get on the board in these sort of games. Another man who loves a celebration, I think.
Absolutely. He's a Gawler Central legend as well. Of course, he's now at Athelston, but he's a superstar, loves his craft, and he's a very popular man. King of the North, he's called.
For good reason, I think.
Absolutely.
Ball about to go back in the centre. The Macca's Gawler scoreboard reads 3 straight 18 plays, 4 straight 24. The Vicks a 6-point lead. Back in the centre we go. Dixon also rucking now. As the ball gets out, a little hand pass given across. There's Taylor on the wing. He's going to give it back from where it came. Now it's with Humphreys, who looks to go down, and it's intercepted here by South Australia. So the kick coming back the other way. Thomas was the intended target. Sheets grabbed it instead. Offended off 2. Just got away from the Jewel McGarry medalist.
He's called holding the ball, unfortunately.
Oh, no, never mind. So it looks to go back, but I reckon South Australia have just played on here.
Judd Grenham with the hands. South Australia coming through the middle now, trying to go inside 50. Jay Schulz sticks the gloves out, and it sticks.
Presented well.
He has tonight. Tries to go inside 50 and does. Nightmare's out of the goal square, and unfortunately, Victoria, Jared Davis has worked his way back to take a goal in defensive 50. Playing end-to-end football here. Victoria now coming outside of their defensive 50, and we've got a contest on the wing here. See who can pick it up. Ball in dispute. Gets a knockout. Working the handball. Judd Grenham goes inside 50, I believe that is, and cheats in the way again to intercept it.
Tackled by Nightmare. Handball goes out. Now Jim Brady's going to get to it first. Tucked against the boundary, 50 metres out. Eventually gets it back to Jay Schulz, who just on the left peg pops it up high, and they've got the numbers here, South Australia. They fumble the mark. It drops down short. Now they move it back through hands, and the Nightmare from 55. If you don't mind, the Nightmare just not far enough. Marked 1 metre out. And now they get to work the Victorians.
Yeah, Carl Cheney was his exiting kick. Up at half forward, he does spot up a teammate, and now the kick goes out towards the wing. Mark taken, roaming has gives the hand pass. He's going to get it back as well, linking up quite nicely on that outer side wing. Victoria, the kick's about to come inside forward 50 from Mullins.
Ropper free out the back.
Oh, Ropper is free out the back. Does it sit for him? It's collected there, and the kick
The card man.
is...
Ropper!
Oh, Ropper needed to, he didn't. Came from Cardman, as you said there, Hef, but not quite for Ropper in the end.
Ever so close there by Ropper. South Australia look to bring it back. The crowd's going wild out here. I'm not really sure what's going on, but South Australia bring the ball back into play, but it's intercepted by Victoria, by Humphreys there. Cench Footy goes inside forward 50 and just hits up Matty Burgess there. So this will test the legs. Opts to lower the eyes, goes to the forward pocket, and the grab is taken there. Is that roaming has just taken the chest mark in the forward pocket?
It looks like it. So, roaming has... YouTuber. He's a Hawks fan as well.
Wasn't happy after last night.
No,
Check out his
definitely
socials.
not. No. He was there as well, I think, so he's had a very busy weekend. So, set shot opportunity, 45-degree angle. Only has to kick it from about 35. On its way. Has he slotted through? Goal umpire does a little bit of dancing. And he has put it through for a goal. So, very good kicking from both sides here. They keep the score ticking over. And he's popped through another one. The Drake's instant replay. As we see there, absolutely slotted it through. 5-2-32, 3 straight 18 on the Macca's Gawler scoreboard.
Got involved further up the ground to bring the ball inside 50 before, and yeah, worked hard to get up there and was rewarded for his effort. As the ball now comes back, we can see big Ropper in the goal square. What's he drinking there? A Red Bull? We'll go with the Red Bull, our sponsor of tonight. So a bit of energy there for the big fella. And we're just about to get back underway in the centre here. Just looking, big Charlie Dixon is in the ruck here. Is he coming up against? Who's this coming up against? Is that Humphreys?
Cench.
Cench in the ruck, and gets the clearance here by looks. Handball out from Cench. Big Mac Kelly, the captain of the Surrey Park Panthers under-19s, unfortunately fumbles on the halfback flank, but Victoria could get it back here. He does, unfortunately fumbles again. Big Mac scrambling to get the ball. South Australia pick it up. Chain of hand pass. Come up to Mark Thompson here to go inside 50. Tries to lower the eyes. Trey's there. Can't quite get to it. Jumps on the footy. Ball in dispute. And South Australia walk into an open goal. Well done there from Joe Mitchell.
Out of Joe Mitchell out of Loxton North. Absolutely fantastic. Of course, the best local player gets $1,000 courtesy of Team Auto Group. And an advantageous goal there for... That puts him in front of the award, didn't it?
I would have thought it's the only one I can...
Look at the celebration as well. Love it.
Thierry Henry is at the celebration. Arsenal topically winning the Premier League in the recent weeks.
Extra
so
points for that, no doubt about it as well. I was having a look into some of their calls as well. Joe Mitchell, 74 games for Loxton North, every single one of them in the reserves, and that's exactly what this night is about.
About to go back. Centre of the ground. Answer just came through. We'll have to work out what happened there as the ball goes up.
Dixon versus Allen.
Yeah, it is very interesting. Oh, here we go. This is the man we all wanted to see. Andrew McLeod bangs it inside forward 50. Shrey was coming at it, but just behind him. Ball flicked back. Collected here, trying to twist and turn his way out of drama then was Shearer, and Shearer's thrown it on the boot and kicked a goal.
Jeez, high scoring contest. Absolutely fantastic. 5 straight for the South Aussies as well. A beautiful night here. We didn't have the same weather last year. You were here for that. Both of you were here for that. But brilliant goal kicking from both sides here.
Boys, I might have some hot property down here on the boundary line.
Go for it, Wizard.
Hey, Matty, just want to get a quick chat for the live stream, mate. We've got Matty Summit here, Crow saxophone guy. He's better known as, mate. You played saxophone in front of 75,000 people. How does this compare?
Look, just as nervous just because I've got no idea what I'm doing. I don't even know where halfback was, so I had to ask.
I saw your training session the other day. You actually looked in very good touch.
My father-in-law played 350 games in his career, and he's given me some tips, but yeah, I don't think it's going to help me tonight. So we'll get back out there. The lungs are good. I might even bring out the sax for halftime. Maybe that's my sort of place in the game today.
I like it. Get out there, mate, and kick a snag.
Jay Schulz just flies for the ball. Hope he's okay. Andy Munro comes through and robes the pack, but misses unfortunately. I think he's okay, Jay Schulz. He's up, and I think the glove must have broken the fall, I think. Have
a look at the Drake's replay there. We might have a look at that fly there. I don't know if we got it, obviously. Oh,
there it is.
Jeez, that would have been mark of the year if we'd taken that.
It was airborne. As Allen brings it down on the wing here for Victoria. Marked by Cheat. Just didn't progress too further. I'm not sure if that was actually 15, but tries to get the ball moving inside 50. Ball at the feet of the Victorians. But Max Burford picks up from half back and delivers nicely up the ground to another South Australian player. We got Jay Schulz kind of roaming the forward half, but unfortunately the ball doesn't hit him. And ball comes back out by Kyle Cheney for the Victorians.
Now it's out wide. Cheats again, links up. The kick just down into the wing. Dropped and just socked forward. Banged up towards South Australia's forward half there. Schulz again gives the footy across. Thomas goes for home. No, found a free man. Over the top. Nightmare. Kmart Max Gorn. Work it out, lads. Kmart Max Gorn.
Great goal there by Scamby. Good to see one of the original Div 12 Ressies out there playing out for Lockley's Demons a few years ago. One of the few that's kind of stuck around as it's progressed, so they're doing well.
I was having a look at his Play HQ as well. I've done a lot of deep diving this week, Hef. 244 games, all in the C grade. That is fantastic.
That is what we're. I'm a bit of a C grade veteran myself. Didn't play a lot of twos, but didn't play any ones. So that's the kind of thing I can get around, that's for sure.
He's kicked 211 snags in his time as well at Lockley, so he knows his way around the goals.
A Lockley's legend, you'd think. One of the immortals down there.
Yeah, played that many games. So back in the middle, Jabra going up in the ruck. He's spending a lot of time in there. We're told he's potentially a draft prospect as well. Gets it out the cheats. Very good handball in the tackle. Now lowering his eyes, going inside forward 50, and a good mark taken just outside. Lowering the eyes now and finding a target inside forward 50 now. Is that our man Vinny there?
Vinny Brigante.
Yes.
He's actually asked me to call him Vinny McMullen tonight. He's got a bit of an Irish persona going on.
There we go.
So.
And much known for his time on Big Brother.
That's
but then also been on stage quite famously as well. Went a bit viral his time with Zach Bryan on stage. So Vinny hoping there's something in the orange. Goes up towards goal as he snuck it through. He has.
I think the goal umpire likes it.
Absolutely snuck it through. Both these teams, the goal kicking has been absolutely fantastic. We saw the two VAFA versus Adelaide Footy League games before this. None of those teams are kicking as accurately as these two are.
Absolutely not. Probably favourable conditions compared to last year's game, which was played in the sopping rain. Perfect conditions out there for footy, and we're probably seeing it highlight on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I remember trying to do an interview with Shrey downstairs, and I think we got hailed on about 5 seconds into the interview, and I had to throw back upstairs. With much nicer, a clear night.
Tommy Flanners is running out of time for his 19 goals he's looking for. So just as an update, 20 minutes into this first quarter.
Ball up in the centre circle as South Australia look to bring the ball out of through a clearance. The ball's come out very wide here, down onto the wing. Looks like Cardman's going to pounce on it first. Going to try to find a teammate, but doesn't. Might go for the safety of the boundary. They're waiting for it to go out, but it doesn't go out. Matthew Broadbent picks it up as the ball goes forward. Scamby takes the mark on the wing, tries to deliver inside 50. We've got Matt Summit, who was just fresh off an interview before. Almost got his first touch of the game, and does get to kick off the ground. So well done to Matty Summit, the Sax man there. Ball pinging around in the South Australian forward 50. Ferguson picks it up, but he's tackled as he kicks it, unfortunately, by, is that Bailey McCabe? No, it's Noah Moon, I think,
yes,
with a good tackle out there. Tries to find the ball to Jared Davis in the centre, picked up by Max Burford, who's having an okay game. Goes to Matthew Broadbent, delivers inside 50, goes the barrel, ends up spinning a bit wobbly, and ends up into the hands of Daniel Merrett.
So Merrett looks wide, gets it into the pocket. Mark taken by Cheney, and Cheney goes up the line. It's a target there in Mullins, and Mullins goes to the 15-metre pass that he had on to Lyons, and then Lyons turns inside. Dangerous situation here. Turnover threatening there. And that was from the in, almost, if you will. The very late in. Obviously, Daniel Motlop was a late scratchy. And then coming in, Dan Thornton. So that's very interesting to have him in the game now. But good of him to be able to make it on such short notice. Meanwhile, footy just pinging around at the minute. SA put it out wide and looking to get it inside forward 50. Here's Kmart, Max Gorn. Nice ball movement. They get it inside. And a nice mark taken as well by Greenham.
Judd Greenham, don't know much about him. Has anyone got some notes that they want to share?
Geez, right. Let me have a look. Both his dad and brother played for Richmond.
There you go.
That's
a pretty good claim right there as he's lining up for goal here on the siren. It sounded. Let's see if he can put it through.
We just gave a wink to the camera. Brandon, let's see what he's able to do.
For the lead.
He's for the lead. Kick is wide and was never really going to trouble the major column. So he's hit it behind. And the scoreboard moves. The Gula Macca scoreboard 6-2-38, 6-2-38.
Absolutely fantastic. Well, what a brilliant first quarter that was. Game tied up as it should be. Brilliant contest. Don't go anywhere. Second quarter coming right up.
Morn Team is a family-owned and operated car dealership that has been servicing Adelaide since 1912. That's over 100 years. They are big supporters of local footy, and Shrey has been test driving the new Ford Ranger this week while he's back in Adelaide. And I tell you what, it's an absolute beauty. If you're ever in need of a new whip, head on down and chat to the lovely people at Morn Team. We've teamed up with the great people at Budgie Smuggler for the Div 12 Ressies State of Origin, and there is now a game day store live on their website. Shop the Div 12 Ressies collection and key yourself out with some new gear. The Nightmare has gone crazy and ordered the whole shop. By using the special discount code on the screen, you can score yourself 40% off your purchase. Big thanks to the team at Budgie for jumping on board with the game. We love your support.
This day is happening, and for where it's headed, it's going to need more dollops and gulps. Because with the good in dairy farmers, you start with oomph.
My HECS debt doesn't leave a lot of room for holidays or working transportation or food. But it's worth all the debt, right?
No.
But what about your debt?
Debt isn't a problem for me. I get paid to learn.
I could really go a Chalky Milk right now.
Speaking of Chalky Milk, JP's playing in the Div 12 Ressies game.
What? No way!
I know.
All right, we need to get everything for JP. You grab the deodorant.
Yeah.
I'll grab the sports tape.
Okay.
And let's get out of here. What
Let's
else do we
go.
need? What else do we need? Need one of them. Oh, and we need some oranges.
All right.
Can't forget the Ressies handbag.
Come to Drake's.
For your ingredients for footy days.
Welcome to 40 Wings. It's our end of financial year sale. You can get up to 50% of mattresses, up to 30% of furniture.
Yeah, we're here to talk business. Let's get into it.
Lucky for you, we are serious about sleep.
Oh, what's wrong with you guys? You guys are so old, so stupid.
Will, we just heard the game plan, mate. You care to share with the rest of the audience?
Yeah, pretty simple, pretty standard. I don't know if the SA boys will be able to stop this, but we're going to kick to Ropper this quarter, clear the goal square, make sure we can get it on him. He looked lively in the first quarter, so just got to clear the space, make sure the big man, the franchise player, can run into it.
And who's actually coaching? Is it you or Lenny, mate?
Well, I mean, Matty Lucas, I don't know, he's gone walkabout, so it's a bit of a chop out change. I've had to put my Wattle Park pants on, so hopefully I don't bring my 1-6 losing record with me, but no, we've fought really hard, really well.
I'd love to see a spray from you at half time. Maybe we hope that SA kick a few goals.
Yeah, a big halftime spray if it's necessary, but at the moment, boys playing really well, so can't complain.
Go well, big fella.
Thank you, mate.
There you are, Jack Banwell, the Wizard. He was there with Will Taylor. Will, giving us a great insight, boys. Welcome back into the commentary box. Welcome back to all our viewers as well. It's great to have your company, whether you're watching from South Australia, Victoria, or even beyond as well here for the massive Div 12 Ressies State of Origin game. We're all tied up. 6-2-38 plays 6-2-38. We're about to get ready to go. Louis McKenna, Hef. Louis, take us away.
Oh, absolutely fantastic to get this one back underway. It's been brilliant so far. I'm starting to keep my eyes out for probably some of the better players on the ground. Of course, we've got some awards to hand out after this one as well, so a reminder to you, we've got the Better Beer Worst on ground, so maybe you boys think about who that might be at this stage. The Budgie Smuggler Best on ground as well, and of course the Maughan team Best Local Player who's going to win $1,000, and of course the winning team, the trophy right in front of us, wins the Dairy Farmers Cup, and no doubt will be filled with some chalky milk later on. I have even thought about maybe, you know, if it gets a bit wild later on, you can mix up some Better Beer and some Dairy Farmers milk and make a bilk potentially. I don't know if I'll be willing to try that, but
boys, I'm just going to give you the hot tip. Look out for the Seagull. He's on the bench. He's ready to fly in this second quarter.
Oh, I love it. Wizard downstairs doing his finest work. He's had a busy day, finishing off strong. There's Thomas inside forward 50, the McGarry medalist. Oh, he's found a little bit of space. Gets it off through hands, and now they flick it out wide out of defence. They go long down the line. One-on-one contest in the wing. One out here by Victoria, and that's Jabra now. Lowering the eyes, going inside forward 50. Roaming has out the back. Matty Broadbent's out there, decides not to go for the pill. And lets the man from Houghton Districts get it. And now moving it off through the middle of the ground they go.
Victoria with Jared Lyons trying to just kick it off the ground. Back inside forward 50 they go. We've got Druzy, doesn't quite make the contest, and Matthew Broadbent delivers it to Charlie Dixon further up the field. Handball's out to Matt Summit now. This is his second touch of the night, and you can see what he was talking about before. Needed a few tips on how to actually kick the footy, but did it right then. Got it inside 50. Jared Davis now gives it off to another Victorian as they go down the wing. And Will Taylor's standing there, but unfortunately Max Burford is there to cut it off.
Yeah, he plays well, Burford. He's the unofficial C-grade Prince Alfred player coach. He's inside forward 50. The ball's found Nightmare. Oh, here he goes.
This is the real wheel around on the left peg sort of territory the Nightmare likes.
He does. Coach of Athelston took them from Div 2 up into Div 1 at the end of 2025, doing some nice things in the first division of the Adelaide Footy League as well. Of course, massive thank you to them there, helping us out tonight on the sponsorship side of things. But Nightmare, ready to go. Kicks from 47, looking pretty good. Does it get all the way there? Yeah, he's flapping. He's flying. Nightmare gets a second goal to open the second quarter.
Interesting contest so far, back and forth footy to before we get the first goal of the quarter, and none other than the Nightmare putting it through there for South Australia.
Oh, he loves it, the Nightmare. And good on Matty Knight. He's actually done a lot to pull this game together and get all of this set up. He was the one that reached out to us to get on air. Oh, the whiz.
We've got an injury crisis down here at ground level. Verso, mate, how's your hammy?
I think it's done. I wanted to get back out there to see us in the square, see if I can get a goal so my family would be half proud of me, but that's I think I'm done. I think I'm done for today.
Mate, you've got to get back out there. It's piss poor if you don't get back out there.
I genuinely think my hamstring's down there in the defence somewhere. I had 2 kicked on me and a hamstring. I don't think that's probably a Div 12 record for poor performance.
I reckon we can get you in the goal square, mate. Best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Jeez, I don't know if that makes him exempt out of the worst on ground awards. Cheats takes a mark inside forward 50.
Well, speaking of best on ground awards, I think Cheats had quite a few
done
touches
all right,
so far,
he?
so he's probably sitting up there for me. He's caught my eye a little bit. Didn't know he could play.
Yeah, Matty Broadbent's been another one that stood out for me for. He's done all right, but Cheats now, this will be a cracking goal. He's tucked up against the pocket. He's got the patrons there.
Edit this one, boys.
Absolutely. So off a few steps, looks online. What's the goal umpire doing? Marked on the goal line. Geez, good mark there. I think that's our man from Houghton, Geordie Basham. As they now, South Australia, look to clear out of defence.
They do indeed. Just a kick down the wing is where it goes. No one really able to take it until came up Max Gorn does. Then the ball inside forward 50. Where's Nightmare? Taking it half forward here. Kick across. There's Nightmare. They found him. He's going to appear in the Victorian defender's dreams as Stray puts home another.
And watch him get around the crowd, I reckon.
Oh, look at the crowd come out.
Milk celebration, chocolate milk celebration.
Oh, chocky milk.
That's what we want to see. Thanks to dairy farmers, of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course. Massive thank you to our sponsors, Better Beer, Budgie Smugglers, 40 Weeks More to Build, Adelaide Footy League. There's plenty others as well. They are absolutely amazing, all of them helping out.
Chocky milk there after the goal. I don't know. What do we reckon? Performance enhancing? You want to get a test on him after that? It's pretty strong stuff, that chocky milk by dairy farmers.
Well, funnily enough, I was listening to something the other day. I forget where it comes from, but apparently chocky milk's one of the best things to have after exercise.
Oh, that's enough for me. That's all I drink from now on.
Can confirm, best after exercise.
Checkers now goes up into the ruck and brings it down. Goes to take out the ruck himself and gets it on the boot. Nice little +3 for the fantasy players out there. Unfortunately, into the lap of Jared Lyons, who finds Will Taylor out in the wing. Struggles to reach it as Max Burford's about to mop up, but fumbles the ball, unfortunately. Cardman's under there. Gets the handballs out, gets it to Cheats. Well done, well battled hard. Will Taylor now kicks the ball inside 50. Just, unfortunately, couldn't find a mark, but they're still on it. And Dossie's lining up for his 4th. Finds roaming has in the goal square. Handballs to Ropper! Who puts it through. Big Ropper with his first major of the day.
Looking to get around it,
to be honest.
Oh, look
They're
at the
coming
crowd.
from everywhere, boys.
They are indeed. Look at it.
Oh,
look
this
at
is
it.
awesome. Oh my God, they are absolutely teeming all around Ropper. This is brilliant. Oh, they're pouring chocky milk all over his head. Oh, Rop.
And he's loving it too. Have a look at the big fella.
They're coming from everywhere,
Oh
boys.
no! Oh my God! It's
You
a crowd
can't stop
invasion. This is the Aguero drinking.
Get out there, Wizard. Wizard, we want you to take this opportunity. A few interviews out there, please.
Go get Ropper, Wiz. Go get Ropper.
There he goes. Oh, look at him. He's waving the mic around. He's looking beautiful in his Budgie Smuggler hoodie as well. And this is good for the players, by the way. It's 22 flat quarters. They'll be happy with a bit of a break. We got Wiz
hey boys,
circling.
just a bit of time wasting here from the crowd. You guys got a good lead here.
Oh, it's great. We'll hold on, hopefully. Surely stop the clocks.
Surely stop the
We've lost 10 minutes here.
I'm absolutely drowned in chalky milk. I actually don't like milk at all.
Let's go get Ropper. He is invaded here, Ropper. People are getting ducked. There's chalky milk going everywhere. Ropper's going to lose his pants. He's sculling a chalky milk. Ropper, how good is that, mate?
Feels great. Feel like Buddy Franklin out here. And gold compared to 1,000. I don't know. Feels good though.
Mate, you're a fucking superstar. Congratulations.
Oh, we love it. Sorry for any of the kids listening at home, but fantastic work there from Wizard. Ropper, the man out of Hayward.
At Div 12
Oh, gee whiz, that's exciting stuff. That's as exciting as we're going to get. He's taking selfies.
Yeah, it's going to take a few moments here to get the crowd off the field, but that definitely pushes Ropper ahead in the best on ground for the local players, that's for sure.
Jesus, tightening up. I haven't minded some of the moments from Geordie Basham as well, from Houghton, Sam O'Brien as well. Yeah, potentially. Yeah, well, we could. Yeah, absolutely.
If you've got him, absolutely.
If all spectators around the ground could please return to behind the fence.
Doing a fantastic job.
Would be greatly appreciated, thank you.
So we're underway here. I was too busy watching Ropper that I didn't realise the footy started again. As Bungie, handball over the top. Cosgrove, now from 45 metres, lowers the eyes and finds Jay Schulz. Gets the handball away, and here's the Guernsey man himself, Andy Munro, in for a goal. And look at the celebration as well. He's pumped up, and South Australia respond immediately.
Andy Munro, I think, would be a man very excited for the World Cup starting on Friday this week. A big soccer man. Good to see him swap the same boots, I guess, for AFL today instead of playing a bit of soccer.
Absolutely. We go back into the middle. Flanner's getting a run in the ruck here as well, Lockie.
Is the hat illegal? Because, I mean, is it going to go over the line? Is that a free kick if that happens?
That's a very good point.
I don't know if he's going to kick 19.
Here in Norwood Oval.
He's coming up against JP Drake here in the middle as well.
It's the biggest game of Div 12 for the Ressies. The ball's back in the middle.
JP Drake does not win the ruck tap, but he might get the clearance here. Ball fired across here. Oh, there goes Checkers. Takes them all on. Gives the ball off towards Ferguson. Ferguson's kick inside forward 50. Nightmare. Drops one he should have taken. Ball out towards half forward now. Collected by Nightmare. Got time and space, so just kicks up towards Shrey. Oh, Shrey's dropped one. Check side. Ball is
I think there's a free kick and a 50-metre penalty by the looks too for playing on after the umpire blew his whistle.
Can't.
Hey lads, a couple of years ago, Mark Cosgrove actually won a worst on ground medal, I think, and I'm not sure if he's had a touch tonight. So
he's had a couple.
Has he? Sorry.
Yeah.
Didn't see him out there. So as the play moves on from Victoria, kicks to Bailey McCabe. He comes across the ground, and then Brad Mullins just drops the mark, but still gets the ball inside 50. Roaming Has is in an acre of space out there. Has Vinny Brigante coming through, but now Thorson gets the ball, goes inside 50. Big Ropper's in the zone again. Not sure if he's going to make the contest, but the card man is swooping on it. Taps it over at Rop, and look at the big fella go. Poetry in slow motion. Ropper snaps around the corner, but can't quite get there. Spin from Vinny Brigante, and the Irishman has kicked his first goal in Div 12 Ressies football. Well done.
He's actually got two now.
Two.
You've ripped him off one.
Sorry.
No, but he's...
obviously don't have my pen out.
No, he's been handy, Vinny up forward.
Seagull is out on the ground.
Oh, the Seagull.
Well, thank God he's not up in the commentary box because we've got some chips down, up here, Wizard.
Really?
Yeah, we do, mate. You're missing out.
He's been ripped off. Oh, so absolute fantastic from Vinny. Got a couple multiple goal scorers now, the Victorians. Vinny with two. Of course, Caden kicking the first three goals of the game. As I do get down one of those chips. Flanners in the ruck. Has a long way to go to his 19 that he promised us on the socials earlier this morning. Going up against Checkers. Takes it straight out of the ruck and looks to barge his way forward. Had Drake to the left, but decides to go over the top, looking for Cosgrove. There he is out. Getting tackled by Jabra. Gets it back to Checkers. who wobbles the ball inside forward 50. Brady, the former under-15 state captain, couldn't take the mark, and now Victoria going out of defence.
Ropper looks hurt, boys. He's coming to the bench.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Heartbreaking.
This is the Colt hero stuff going down. It's not what you want.
Now on the outer side, going inside forward 50, go the South Australians.
So the SA boys able to get it out of defence. Just a long, high, booming ball goes into the Norwood night sky, and Jim Brady's underneath it. The former SA representative.
Is everything all good, mate?
Yeah, getting too much ball down here. Had to come to the bench.
It's too much pill, a bit of leather, boys.
Yeah, second touch, mate. No.
Unreal, mate. Unreal. Have a spell. Have some chalky milk.
He might need a new Guernsey too as well, Wizard. Meanwhile, ball's going to be picked up here, centre of the ground. Flanners gives it off. Had a runner out wide. Now the ball's inside forward 50. Collected here. Cados. He gets a little kick. Oh, he's unselfish. Roaming has. They're just going to work it around and in the goal square while he puts it home.
Lovely work from Victoria there, sharing the ball around and getting a few touches among their teammates, and it's showing on the unselfish plays, showing on the scoreboard as they kick a couple of goals ahead of the South Australian team.
They're very unselfish inside their forward 50, haven't they?
Boys, just down at ground level here, we've got a contender for best on ground. Cheats, just jump in here for a sec, mate. Best on ground, that's what the commentators are saying upstairs, mate. You're playing a ripper.
I'll take it. I might be the first player to make an edit of themselves. I reckon, maybe, but...
I was thinking that, cue the edit, but you just put it wide.
I'm a bit worried about my disposal efficiency, but I'm hoping Premier Data doesn't count that, but they're too good at what they do.
Listen, mate, you are very famous in Australia, but I think Ropper's got you covered now.
Yeah, I think he does. I've never seen that many people storm the field like that. Ropper, he's a legend here. He's a Hall of Famer. Put him in.
Go well, mate.
Go well.
There we go. So South Australia out of the middle. Thomas with a handball over the top, and they're looking for a response quickly. JP Drake now inside forward 50. How's the kick on him? Dropping forward. Nightmare couldn't quite hang on to the mark, and now Victoria. The kick over the top and sitting right underneath it.
Mullins.
Yeah, Mullins, the man from VFL Rewind. Moves it off through hands, and now Davis through the middle of Norwood Oval. Hands it off to Lyons with a kick over the top, looking for Jabber and getting him. Oh, geez, knocked down. Is he going to get 25? Maybe should have been paid. He's going to play on anyway. Balks around the mark, sells a bit of candy. He's going to have a crack at goal. Is it going to go across the face? It is, through for a minor score.
Yeah, not quite to be there from Jabra. But footy bets come back into play here. As
Shearer brings it back in.
Yeah, it was Shearer in the end. Little hand pass given across there.
Who wants to get famous?
What do you got for us, Wizard? Is he gonna talk?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, Lenny. G'day, mate.
G'day, how are you?
I'm bloody brilliant. How are you? Are you coaching or what? You put the board down? You're not doing much at the moment?
I've had a little bit of a break. Been left, right and centre, so... But, yeah, I am doing the coaching, which is tougher than I thought.
Yeah, it's a pretty tough job, isn't it? Trying to bloody maintain all these blokes like Ropper and Cheats and Jarrah.
100%. I mean, I think I'm doing a good job because we're winning. We're up by 14, so hopefully we can do better, I guess.
All right, very good, mate. You get back to coaching and we'll let the boys play. How's that sound?
Thank you. Thanks for your time.
No worries, mate.
So Victoria now, a few whistles being blown here. It looks like we've got a free kick back in the middle of the ground. Andy Munro amongst that as well for South Australia. It's going to be a free kick paid here to our man Matt Kelly.
The under-19s captain of the Surrey Park Panthers.
Oh, geez.
And he is not happy.
Not happy at all. Has to give the ball back to Munro, who gets a 25-metre penalty as well. And he looks like he's going to play on from this. He's going to be lowering the eyes inside forward 50. Finds a target. And now a bit of space. He can raffle it. He can go over the top if he wants. He does eventually get it there. Schulz with a quick handball back. The Nightmare in the goals. He pops it over the shoulder and through the big sticks.
Lovely passage of play there from South Australia, and that's the third for the Nightmare.
Yeah, you're playing very well as well. Don't forget, of course, the biggest game of Div 12 Ressies brought to you by Morteen Kia Auto Group. A massive thank you to them. Dairy Farmers providing 3,000 cartons of milk for patrons at the ground. Drake's, of course, as you can see there, in charge of the instant replay, and McDonald's scorer on the scoreboard, which now reads 8-2-50, 10-4-64. So a very, very high-quality game of football.
Absolutely, as the PA blast in the background here. We can barely hear ourselves think, but waiting for the ball to come in the middle. Bit of a scuffle going on here between Druzy and Judd Grenham there as well, so not sure what that's about. As Trey enters the ruck against Cench, who taps it backwards to Cheats. Nice hands out, can Lincoln Allen, the son of inaugural Freo captain Ben Allen with the handball there, finds Druzy out on the wing. He tries to deliver inside 50, but unfortunately there are South Australian players underneath, and Shearer takes the mark at half back.
So now, Broadbent through the middle of the ground, trying to just punch it forward was Brady. Couldn't get any meaningful work on it. He's got to watch out for that knee. We know he's got some injury dramas that hampered his AFL career he no doubt would have had, as Roaming has takes a mark inside forward 50, and he's being very generous as he looks to the top of the goal square. Drake underneath it, spills out the back. Jared Davis nearly taking the mark. Basham does well. That's a full back for you if you've ever seen one. Just thumps it through as a rush behind.
Done some nice things there, Geordie Basham.
I've got him circled at the moment for that potential $1,000 from Montine Auto Group.
I don't know. I think Ropper, if we don't give it to him, it'll be pretty stiff with the reaction the crowd gave away. Yeah, they might, right. Ben was behind us enjoying some chips. Meanwhile, the footy is at half forward, collected here, trying to just work its way forward there from Burford. Burford wasn't able to do that. He might have a second goal at it here. Picks up, and it's going to be a ball up instead. It's Humphreys that laid the tackle, of course. Well, no, it's a free kick going the way of the South Australians. So it's Thomas who started the chain. Now the kick and towards the Cardman, but he's able to pick it up off the deck. Got a nice bounce, and now Cheats has got the ball, but he left it behind. He's got to pick it up here. He's still got Cardi ahead of him. Cheats twists, turns, gets it inside forward 50, coming across then. It wasn't to be there for the number one, but it could be something from Cados, but he just missed.
Unfortunately from Dossie.
Yeah, it was. He's definitely given it a red hot crack. Look at him moving the magnets down there. So now they move out wide, and now moving it down the line, centre wing, out the back here, and moving it through hands was Cheney. Coming back through the corridor, risky kick, but mark taken.
Bailey McCabe there on the halfback.
Bailey McCabe from the Ball Magnets pod with Tom Mitchell. And Cheats, once again, our man. He is absolutely racking up the touches. He's going to move it out wide. Sees an option over the top, Mullins. Couldn't quite hang on to the mark. And punch underneath. And here they go. South Australia linking through the middle of the ground. And what's going on there with the headwear?
That's the seagull.
Oh, the seagull.
He's going to steal my chips.
Ben was worried about his chips. Meanwhile, the footy goes back inside forward 50. Should be collected here by Shearer, and is so. South Australia able to get it out of their defensive end. Ball turned over. Cheney, he's pushed high up the ground, gives the hand pass off. Now they're looking. The kick inside forward 50. Oh, well done, JP Drake. Was able to just body out his opponent, but the ball went past him. Should be collected here, and that's going to be a ball up there. Jabra in that contest, and we're going to have that one thrown up.
Looks like a strong man, Jabra. Hard to get the ball out of his hands once he grabs it as the ball goes up here for the Victorians. Grab the ball. Roaming has, snaps, and goals.
He's been handy, has.
Unbelievable stuff there from Roaming has. And he celebrated with the golf swing. Lovely to see.
Yeah, I'm going to throw Roaming has directly under the bus. I saw him warming up his celebrations inside the change rooms. He knows exactly what he's doing. I don't know if he got one for the third, though.
It makes sense to warm up your celebrations. You wouldn't want to pull a muscle when you get out there. That'd be a heartbreak if you couldn't participate.
Speaking of players that might not be able to participate, Noah Moon's dislocated his kneecap, Benwell was telling me when he was up here, so he's definitely out for the rest of today.
Yeah, I would say that's fair.
Poor guy. Wishing him all the best.
So back in the middle. Umpire taking some time to get them all set. We've got our man Hollywood, Dan Schmidt in the ruck now as well against Cench. Gets knocked down, and Broadbent, who's been pretty handy for the South Australians, chips it out wide, and now with a bit of room for Brady to move. He's taken a couple bounces and getting it away. Cench does love it. He wobbles the torp inside forward 50, just over the top. Couldn't quite take it, but the Nightmare, he'll have another crack. The Nightmare back on the board for his fourth.
It's just too easy for the Nightmare up there. Just put it out in space. He runs onto it and snaps around his body. You can't give him an inch.
I wonder if he's going to make a return to Athelston's playing ranks rather than their coaching ranks, because he's dominating at the minute.
Keeps playing like this, he'll be there.
Hasn't played for their side this year in their C grade. Look at his celebration as well. We've got the chat up in front of us now as well in the commentary booth. Let us know what you think there of...
who do they want?
Oh, yeah, who do we want to talk to? Let us know in the chat who we want to talk to with the Wizard downstairs as well.
Perhaps also let us know who you think's best on ground at the moment, worst on ground, and who the best local player is as well.
About to go back up centre of Norwood Oval collected here. There's a little hand pass just fired out wide towards Jared Davis. So Davis from the edge of the centre square drills the footy up towards, up towards half forward. Mark was taken there. Footy given off and Victoria just trying to press here. Kick inside, a couple of options. Mark taken as well. Brilliant work there. And running back off the mark is Burgess, who is going to have a shot from around about 40 metres out, boys. You reckon he's going to get it?
Oh, I haven't seen him kick too often, to be honest, so we'll have to wait and see.
Used to be a DJ at Reds, Lockie.
That's right.
Well, let's see if he can make some music with the footy. Just a bit of an ugly punt that should have been intercepted by JP Drake and wasn't. There's Flanners, probably needed to kick it himself. He was going to challenge that 19, but instead the ball goes through and Mullins, the goal kicker.
The host of the VFL Rewind show, I believe. Brad Mullins there with a nice goal.
We've had a couple of requests for Brad Mullins as well to have a conversation with him, of course, as well as Andrew McLeod. I'm sure Jack Banwell will be doing his best work to try and get down to his Magpros, man.
What am I doing?
Wizard. No, I don't. If you can get Bunge McLeod at any point, I'm sure you don't need to be told twice. You'll try and get a chat with him, no doubt about it.
I don't have Bungie McLeod, but I've got Callum Ferguson. Is that enough?
Have a chat to Cal Ferguson.
All right, I've got Fergo here. First one, mate. Where the hell's Bluey?
It's a very good question. He blew his Achilles out trying to play a game of cricket about 6 months ago. Imagine him trying to play footy.
It looks like you and Tomo are nursing something as well with the calf sleeve on.
Yeah, look, just trying to piece it together before the game. Tomo did his calf on Monday and I did mine on Sunday playing for Woody South. So just holding together at the moment.
Very good, mate. All the best for the rest of the game.
Thank you.
Morph in the comments said, doing a good job, commentators. So thank you very much. You're our favourite commenter from the stream so far.
Oh, indeed he is. Have a look at that, boys. We've got to half time and the crowd are coming running on again. Geez, have a look at this. They're going to enjoy themselves trying to get towards some players. But the score 10-2, 62 plays 12-6, 78. Other side of this, even more from the great Div 12 Resi State of Origin game.
Morn Team is a family-owned and operated car dealership that has been servicing Adelaide since 1912. That's over 100 years. They are big supporters of local footy, and Shrey has been test driving the new Ford Ranger this week while he's back in Adelaide. And I tell you what, it's an absolute beauty. If you're ever in need of a new whip, head on down and chat to the lovely people at Morn Team. We've teamed up with the great people at Budgie Smuggler for the Div 12 Resi State of Origin, and there is now a game day store live on their website. Shop the Div 12 Resi's collection and key yourself out with some new gear. The Nightmare has gone crazy and ordered the whole shop. By using the special discount code on the screen, you can score yourself 40% off your purchase. Big thanks to the team at Budgie for jumping on board with the game. We love your support.
This day is happening, and for where it's headed, it's going to need more dollops and gulps. Because with the good in dairy farmers, you start with oomph.
My HEX debt doesn't leave a lot of room for holidays or working transportation or food. But it's worth all the debt, right?
No.
But what about your debt?
Debt isn't a problem for me. I get paid to learn.
I could really go a chalky milk right now.
Speaking of chalky milk, JP's playing in the Div 12 Ressies game.
What? No way!
I know.
All right, we need to get everything for JP. You grab the deodorant.
Yeah.
I'll grab the sports tape.
Okay.
And let's get out of here. What else do we need? What else do we need?
Yeah.
Need one of them. Oh, and we need some oranges.
All right.
Can't forget the Ressies handbag.
Come to Drake's.
For your ingredients for footy days.
Welcome to 40 Wings. It's our end of financial year sale. You can get up to 50% off mattresses, up to 30% off furniture.
Yeah, we're here to talk business. Let's get into it.
Lucky for you, we are serious about sleep.
you guys? You guys are so old, so stupid.
Morn Team is a family-owned and operated car dealership that has been servicing Adelaide since 1912. That's over 100 years. They are big supporters of local footy, and Shrey has been test driving the new Ford Ranger this week while he's back in Adelaide. And I tell you what, it's an absolute beauty. If you're ever in need of a new whip, head on down and chat to the lovely people at Morn Team. We've teamed up with the great people at Budgie Smuggler for the Div 12 Ressies State of Origin, and there is now a game day store live on their website. Shop the Div 12 Ressies collection and kit yourself out with some new gear. The Nightmare has gone crazy and ordered the whole shop. By using the special discount code on the screen, you can score yourself 40% off your purchase. Big thanks to the team at Budgie for jumping on board with the game. We love your support.
This day is happening, and for where it's headed, it's going to need more dollops and gulps. Because with the good in dairy farmers, you start with oomph.
My HECS debt doesn't leave a lot of room for holidays or working transportation or food. But it's worth all the debt, right?
No.
But what about your debt?
Debt isn't a problem for me. I get paid to learn.
I can really go a chalky milk right now.
Speaking of chalky milk, JP's playing in the Div 12 Ressies game.
What? No way!
I know.
All right, we need to get everything for JP. You grab the deodorant.
Yeah.
I'll grab the sports tape.
Okay.
And let's get out of here. What else
Let's
do we
go.
need? What else do we need? Need one of them. Oh, and we need some oranges.
All right.
Can't forget the Ressies handbag.
Come to Drake's.
For your ingredients for footy days.
Welcome to 40 Wings. It's our end of financial year sale. You can get up to 50% off mattresses, up to 30% off furniture.
Yeah, we're here to talk business. Let's get into it.
Lucky for you, we are serious about sleep.
Oh, what's wrong with you guys? You guys are so old, so stupid.
Morn Team is a family-owned and operated car dealer.
Oh, back here at Norwood Oval, as I take a seat, just got here back in time. But we're here now. Oh, got the wizard in his budgie smuggler. He's cracking into a pie as well.
Cracking into a Villie's pie.
Oh, absolutely fantastic here at Norwood Oval, and it's been a brilliant first half, Hef. We've seen a few goal scorers as well, but the Nightmare got on the board with 4 goals.
4 goals and a half, that's pretty impressive. He's always dangerous around goals, and it goes to show that all you need to do is give him service, pull the ball out in front of him, and he will snag a few, as we've seen tonight.
You just can't let him roll around onto his left. It'll be interesting to see what the Victorian side are chatting about. Caden McDonald started off with 3. Haven't seen much of him since, though.
We did talk about him, you know, he does go quiet for patches of the game, but if I know Dossie, he's probably out to pick a bag today, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see a couple more in the second half.
Couple from roaming has as well. Vinny's kicked a couple as well as Lockie makes his way back in. Your spot's been taken, Lock.
I've stolen his seat. I'll hand over to Lockie in just a second, but Louis, I reckon we should just cut to the chase. The story, the show of the first half was Ropper.
Incredible.
Shout out Ropper.
Incredible.
2 snags, covered in chalky milk.
Yeah.
Sensational effort.
Absolutely.
I'm out.
Just incredible. You're going to get back down there and do your finest work on the boundary, no doubt about it. We're going to get some interviews. We want Bunge. Everyone in the crowd, Jack says they want Bunge, so we've got to get him on the stream, no doubt about it. But some of the best local players, I want to chat about that, boys, who we've seen stand out. Of course, Ropper is probably the leader with the reaction that he got from the crowd. Like you said, it'd be pretty bad for us to vote against him at this point.
Yeah, I was talking, funnily enough, just on the walk down there that I went on, I just happened to run into the bloke that drove Ropper down here from the Haywood Footy Club.
Yeah, right.
And he was saying to me, he was the first one out there. He had him in almost a headlock before everyone else sort of jumped on. It was quite dangerous there for a minute. He could have ended up going to sleep there, Ropper.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, so I think if we vote against Ropper, they're going to storm the commentary box and then the stadium after they've gotten rid of us. So I think we're going to have to go that way. We can just about knock that one on its head, I think.
Well, we've got to keep the hope alive for the likes of Geordie Basham at Houghton, Sam O'Brien at Mitchell Park. Jacob Sook, we haven't seen much of him from Trinity Old Scholars, of course. And then we've got Joe Mitchell, who's had some handy moments out of Loxton.
Yeah, it's hard to pick them apart at the moment. All have had like little flashes at the moment. Yeah, Geordie Basham's getting a bit of it out of defence, so that's been helpful. I think taking a few kicking duties back there as well, so that's helping get a few extra stats. Looks good on the sheet, but yeah, at the moment, well, I feel like the crowd will ride if we didn't give it to Rocker so far.
Absolutely. Well, some of our partners here, of course, bringing this great stream to your eyes and ears. Of course, we've got 40 Winks, Morn Team, Auto Group, Better Beer, Budgie Smuggler, Premier Data as well, keeping some of the stats throughout this game. So keep an eye on the socials for some of the key numbers to come out of that. I reckon right now one of the people that's blown it up is Cheats. We've got to keep an eye on him in the second half. Macca's Gawler, of course, sponsoring the scoreboard. Dairy Farmers, Drake's, of course, the replay sponsored by Drake Supermarket. And, of course, a partnership with the Adelaide Footy League and Born to Build, as both teams make their way back out to Norwood Oval, Lockie.
Yeah, of course, and we've already been having a little bit of a conversation just around, you know, the awards. The awards, of course, More Team Kia Auto Group Best Local Player Medal. That's the one we're talking about. That's the one that's potentially got Ropper's name all over it. An extra $1,000 for their local club, of course, thanks to their Auto Group. Better Beer, Worst on Ground medal. Do we have that conversation now, boys? Who's looking likely?
What do you reckon, Hef?
Well, I suggested Cosgrove before, but apparently he had a few more touches than I gave him credit for. So it's been tricky out there because there's been an even spread of players out there. I'm not sure if there's too many players that haven't really touched the football.
Jordan McArdle's one that I have not called much in the 0-5 for South Australia.
Seen him get a few handballs there through the middle, but I reckon there'd be a few on the kind of 2 or 3 touches out there.
What about the Sacks man?
That's what I was about to say. Matty Summit battling hard out there. Self-admitted that he's probably not the best footballer, and I think he had one nice kick off the ground and then another kind of wobbler inside forward 50, so he could be up there. But
Tommy Flanners called himself out to break the goal-kicking record. Has barely been cited.
Yeah, that almost because of the call-out could result in him getting the medal, even if he's not technically the best, the worst on. Just having a look here. Have a look. The Sax man about to give us a tune. I don't know if our mic's going to pick this one up, but if they are, we should definitely have a little bit of a listen to this because he does a great job before the Adelaide Crows games.
Yeah, with a crowd around, I would be very careful with that probably very expensive piece of equipment.
I just hope he's not going to play the second half of that around his neck. That could be a bit dangerous out there.
Yeah, might get a high tackle, and we'll see him later. Of course, as well, the Budgie Smuggler Best On Ground medal. Who's winning that one, boys?
At the moment, I got Cheats at the moment.
Cheats,
I think he's playing quite well in this game. Snuck forward, kicked a goal, I believe, as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going with him at the moment.
Easy to give it to an ex-AFL player, but Cheats is standing out for the non-AFL players.
Yeah, I don't think we can give it to an ex-AFL player. I know technically we can, but I think they should be exempt. They have their go at the top level. I think it's fair we get one of the content creators or the local players even in for that one. Dairy Farmers Cup, of course, presented to the winning team. We don't have any say over who gets that. At the minute, it's Victoria 12-6-78, plays 10-2-62. We're about to get ready to go.
Now looking out there, Checkers has donned a pair of glasses. Now, I believe they're prescription. I think it's like a bit like Mason Cox. I think he needs these to see at night and to ruck at night. So, yeah, good to see him out there. We might see a different Checkers in the second half as a result.
So about to get underway. We're going to throw it straight to Hef to do his finest work. He's doing a brilliant job in the commentary box at the moment as Bunge is handing over something in the midfield.
Look in the forward pocket. The Sacks is out.
Oh, it's ready to go. He's bringing it back. He's playing it as he's working his way back to the bench.
I'll get the mic on him.
There we go. Beautiful rendition there from Matty Summit. Thanks for bringing us that. Not every day you see a saxophone on the footy field, but you have today. As the siren goes to signal the start of the third quarter, Checkers versus Romy. As he runs away, but Checkers crosses the line. Umpire doesn't call it, and the ball is in dispute comes off the foot of roaming Has there, I think, as Jim Brady picks it up but gives it to the other team. And what's going here? They're just getting the stats up. What is going on here? Extra few touches for both Vinny Brigante and Jim Brady as he delivers inside 50, and Scamby looking quite serious out there as Matty Knight centres it nicely and finds Andy Munro, the Guernsey man, snaps around the body and kicks a goal for the South Australians.
Geez, Premier Data, just the servers would have burnt up there for a moment between Jim Brady. Andy Munro is second.
Yeah, we do have the Premier Data laptop on the screen. There's smoke coming out of it at the moment. So,
absolutely it is.
Not used to that many touches in quick succession.
Yeah, well, Sam absolutely dominating on the saxophone so far, and
He just worked his way out of the.
I don't think we can give him a worst on ground now.
No, we can't do that, unfortunately. But I do think best on ground medal. I think they're between Brigante and of course Brady. They should both be exempt for trying to stat pad. So
they're top of the stat sheet at the moment. So yeah.
Back in the centre we go.
Does stat padding count as trying too hard?
Yeah, they're on for trying too hard. Unfortunately, there's no prize for that because we came up with that award. As the football gets fired back and moving forward here, are South Australia from the centre of the ground. The intercept mark taken very nice there. As Jabra looks and fends off his opponent and then just kicks straight to the centre of the ground. A nice mark taken there. As Mullins gives the hand pass across. Oh, well done. Just came gliding through then as the kick goes inside forward 50. It's a bouncing ball. It's collected. Cheney gives it back for Kane, the former Hawk, into the pocket. Aiming there for Wally, but it's knocked away from him. South Australia with disposal at the minute, although Munro's going to pick it up from his teammate who lost his foot. Back they go. No one quite sure where. Eventually they do end up pulling the trigger and get towards Checkers. As Checkers turns and gets the kick out, and it's a nice mark taken as well.
A bunch through the middle of the ground. Pops a kick over the top. Brady in a little bit of space, can move it out through hands, and a bit of a wobbly ball. Was originally looking for Matt Knight. Found Dixon instead and lowers the eyes going inside forward 50. Couldn't quite take the mark. Has a free kick been paid? It has. We've got a local player, Geordie Basham from Houghton. He's going to get a set shot right in front. Now, he has only kicked 2 goals in his 53 games, all in Division C6 of the Adelaide Footy League for the Houghton District Raiders. He lines one up.
They're ready to run on the field too, boys.
Look at this. Basham straight in front. Oh, gee, it looks good. Gee, it looks magnificent. He's split the middle and they get around him. Geordie Basham. And hang on, do we have a contender against Romper?
Yeah, it's going to be tight between those two now at the top. Any of these local players that kick a goal seem to just be swarmed by the crowd. And Basham, well, that's what his name in shining lights do. Can we split the award?
Oh, I don't know. It's tricky. It's going to have a conversation maybe at 3/4 time and get all of our ducks in a row. But they've got around him. Maybe not quite to the same extent as Roper, but they are absolutely getting around him. And that's what we love to see. I mean, I mentioned there before, he's played 53 games for Houghton District, all in Div C6, and only kicked the 2 snags in those 53. So on the board here.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but he was kicking out from defence.
He had a bit of a switch around, and I wonder if we've got a question without notice here for the Wizard downstairs, but can we get out there to Geordie Basham and get him on the screen, have a chat with him?
Oh, and just throwing chocolate milk all over him, the poor he's kicked a snag, and that's what you get.
We get Banners down there. He's trying his best to clear. Swarm it now, Wiz. Go, Wiz.
Geordie, mate, congratulations. You're more popular than Roper now, I think.
Oh, I don't think I can get to that level of fame, but oh my days, what a moment.
Better than kicking snags for the Houghton Raiders?
Yeah, I don't know about that. I did a special apple dance when I kicked my first one, so. But boy, oh boy, I think I've forgotten it, and now I'm saturated in chalky milk.
How good, mate? Worth it?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Go well, mate.
Thank you.
Absolutely fantastic. So back in the middle we go.
All about to come back up by the umpire. Was just waiting for the last few patrons to leave the playing arena. Looks like we're going to have Checkers versus the under-19s captain there, Matt Kelly, from the Surrey Park Panthers Football Club. Coming up against Checkers, trying to get on his back, and gets a huge hit out. How did he manage that? Almost gets the clearance as well. Roaming has intercepted there by Paul Thomas, and Bungie gives the hands to Checkers. gets it back. Unfortunately, leaves it behind. That could have been a spectacular passage of play there as Jabra gets it out to our man Cheats, who now the ball is in dispute. South Australia jump on it. Bungie again, hands out to JP Drake, gives the ball forward there to Thomas. Ferguson goes inside 50, and Nightmare standing underneath it. He can't, can he? He can. Wheels around and doesn't quite kick another goal.
He's got a hoof on him, doesn't he?
Yeah, a big leg on the man as the kick comes out now, and they're going wide into the pocket. Now the Victorians look around as...
Did he just mark in the back pocket?
Yeah.
Thought he should have got the 30-second shot clock there, right?
Yeah, no, he was told to play on. He was probably unlucky there. In the end, the kick's going to be spotted up and marked by Druzy. So Druzy already got a goal. Big Fremantle fan. Not quite ready for Wolfie time. In fact, the wrong end of the quarter for him as the McGarry medalist nearly tackles him over the line. The ball nearly ends up. It's again collected. Handball came out wide towards Cardi, and then Cardi off a step. Mark's going to be taken and intercepted quite nicely there by the South Australians. And there is a man we haven't seen a lot of today, McLeod, who took a pretty strong mark and found Nightmare.
Paul Thomas, he has him over the top if he can get it there. Tries to weight the kick perfectly, but, oh, geez, Brigante now through the middle. Pops a kick out into space, and Cheats is trying to get there, and, geez, worked hard. Oh, loses his footing. Gets the handball back, and an intercept by JP Drake, who torps one. I'm in. To centre wing. So now, over the top. Looks like Wiz might have an opportunity, an interview here, but not before we go inside forward 50, and Shrey takes the mark. And an opportunity, a set shot, albeit a pretty tough one, from about 30 metres out.
What celebration do you think he rolls with here? I think we've seen a machine gun from
Shrey, what's going through your mind right now, mate?
Not heaps. You should know that, Jack.
Oh, that's excellent.
That's quite of the night.
Sharpest attack there, old Shrey.
Oh, so Shrey mindlessly lines up a goal. Phones out of plenty to see this one slot straight through the middle. It goes across the face. Ball still potentially stays in play. No, eventually knocked out.
Unfortunate there from Shrey. I think he just ran out of legs there. In the
Maybe
end
should have had something going through the line.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe that was his issue. Just a long, big, booming torpedo, and a nice mark taken there on the wing. So Haz gets the footy and looks up. Mark taken. Yeah, there's Haz. I might have had the wrong play there. Apologies.
Right.
So roaming Haz is off. Runs the ball, just bounces, collect a little hand pass across there. As Victoria again look to go inside forward 50. A few players are open. One of them's Mullins. He's already got one. Does he look to go again? Decides to give it off instead. Brilliant work, Victoria. A nice team goal. A lovely mark taken by Druzy. And it should be a nice team goal.
Oh, you've already got him through.
Well, I mean, he's 15 metres out on a very, very slight angle. There should really be no dramas.
Hopefully, you haven't put the moz on.
This is the commentator's curse written all over it. I'm going to let you see this one through, Lockie.
Nice play by Mullins there, just to direct Druzy into space there. Pop it over, let him take the mark, and now he's having a set shot at goal.
So Druzy, please don't let me down as he steps in, going for goal number 2. And it is, well, the goal umpire had to do a little bit of work, but it's home, which is good. He kicks the goal.
Lockie began to reach for his wide out there. But
yeah, I was a bit worried then.
Great goal by Druzy.
Shrey kicked it out on the full. You should have just turned around and had a shot yourself.
Yeah, regretting that one now. I try those ones at training and they normally go out in the full, so sort of was a bit of a percentage play, but Shrey didn't finish. Selfish, drag him, get rid of him.
Agree. And why are you getting hamstring treatment from a bloke who only has one?
Yeah, just we're trying it. We're seeing if it works out. He might have done a physio degree. We don't know. Physio? I don't know. Is that physio or something? I don't know.
They don't exist, mate. Go well.
So back in the middle. Cheats getting a run in the guts, and why wouldn't you? But a good tackle there. And a chance here for South Australia to clear right out of the guts. Is that our man Snook? I think it might be.
That's Mark Thomas.
Oh, Mark Thomas, yep, from Triple M. Hands it back, and now through the middle, he's starting to get a bit of the ball, McArdle. Tries to hand it off, and now they can pop one inside forward 50. They're looking for a target. Gets knocked straight down, but now an opportunity for Kmart. Max Gawn to snap around towards goal. Cados sitting underneath it. Oh, still a chance here. Shrey goes one way, back the other, and through the middle.
Excellent work there by Shrey to sell the candy and come back with the opposite foot. Kick his second goal. Now, I believe. Kate McDonald there playing in defence. I'm not sure about the tactic there, given that he gave the first 3 goals in the game. But
Yeah, not one I would have made if I was in the coaching chair, and that's potentially why you drop a mark inside the forward line. It gives you an opportunity. You drop a mark 5 metres out from goal, and that is just danger signs.
The replay brought to you by Drake Supermarket. There's shifty work from Shrey up forward. He does his finest work in these games, I reckon.
He's a deceptive player, Shrey. You take a look at him and you think there might not be much there as a footballer, but he's got a few tricks in the kit bag, that's for sure.
Well, I don't know if you guys saw the news last night, but also they had a piece of this game. Shrey was there. It's the first time he's been to training all year, probably, is what I've heard. He's not a big trainer, is Shrey.
I wouldn't have thought many of these guys are big trainers, to be honest, but it's great to see him out here tonight, and hopefully we can get through unscathed. As the ball's about to come back up in the middle, just take a look at a few matchups here around the ground. McLeod looks like he's going back to big source Merrett. Checkers brings the ball out of the middle. By foot, takes the ball out of the ruck. Ferguson tries to get the ball moving forward, but Briganti comes through and he's held on there by Ferguson and earns himself a free kick. Briganti, another one, he's had quite a few touches in this halfback. His halfback role he's playing. Shooting a few there with Jim Brady. Just assesses his options. I'm not sure if the umpire's actually called play on there, but he's managed to get away from Charlie Dixon, who was just lurking, but the ball's been turned over. Matthew Broadbent might have a shot from here, unselfish, lowers the eyes, tries to bring it in. Bunch is getting forward. And South Australia on the boot. Unfortunately misses.
Geez, the Macca's goalless scoreboard is really tightening up now, and just the 4th miss for South Australia, Lockie.
Yeah, indeed it is. So, let's see as Cados brings the footy in. Again, still down there is Caden McDonald, the captain of Victoria, kicks the footy long into the centre of the ground, or nearly up towards half forward. The kick is going to work out here. South Australia, plenty of opportunity. A kick at goal is coming. Grenham gets it.
Goal umpire did not move there, straight through. Signals the goal.
Geez, they know where the big sticks are, the South Aussies. They do incredibly well. I'm keen to have a look at the Drake Supermarket replays. We get it right on cue. Brilliant work, Hugo. But look at that. Straight through the middle. Goal umpire, like you called it. Didn't have to move the muscle.
Yeah, they've got the lead now, South Australia. 14-4-88, plays 13-6-84. Third quarter, 12 and a half minutes nearly gone as thanks to McDonald's goal for that one.
So, Checkers will go back in the middle once again. Starting to get on top in the ruck, you feel here. Tries to take it straight back out. Cheeks getting his hands on it once again. Flanners has a lot of work to do if he's going to kick his 19. Straight out of the middle, and now Kyle Cheney lowers the eyes inside forward 50 and finds a short option. So now, is that Bailey McCabe on the outer side?
It is.
Yeah, so Bailey McCabe now, a set shot from 30 metres, decides to go inside, and there's our man Cheats. Geez, if he kicks this, he's maybe got a medal around his neck.
He's shooting right to the top of the Premier Data stat sheet, I believe, if he does kick this one. So
he's been incredible.
Yeah, playing a very good game of footy, yet to kick a goal. Oh, he's going to give the footy off, though, towards Flanners. So Flanners, can he kick a goal?
Flanners! 18 to go. What's the goal umpire saying here? They're going to have a conversation. I think he's called a goal. Yeah, he's got both flags out. So
Roaming has signalled the goal there for the goal umpire, and they've given it.
Flanners, 18 more to go, and very unselfish from our man. Go down as a goal assist for Premier Data, but how about the finish there from Flanners? Brilliant work.
Good to see us get his first one on the board in the third quarter. Got a bit of work to do, but anything's possible, as they say.
He said he was going to take the record and kick 19.
Well, I think the Giants kicked 14 in a game recently against the Lions. So if he can channel that, I know he's a Sydney man, but if he can channel his crosstown rivals, hopefully he can put throw in 14 in the remaining sort of 10-ish minutes here, and then only gives himself a small margin to get to. Meanwhile, about to go back into the middle as Flanners looks to be doing the rucking, so a long way from home. Ball goes up. Checkers against him. Checkers just grabs it straight out of the ruck. Campbell's over the top, and here they go. Brady, plenty of options ahead of him. Goes inside forward 50. A few at the back waiting. There's McLeod. McLeod is going to kick a goal. No. Gives it across instead. And into the open goal goes South Australia. Brilliant work from Joe Mitchell, and lovely to see as well the AFL ex-players sharing the footy around.
His second goal as well out of Loxton North. 74 games, all in the reserves as well for our man. So, geez, this local player is really tightening up this competition.
I've got no idea who I'm picking. Well, obviously the clubhouse leader is Rocker, but if you're in the chat right now, maybe let us know who you think the best local player is.
Boys, I've got one of the main men down here, Flanners. Flanners, mate, just 18 to go.
Yeah, just 18 to go. Fred Fanning's in serious danger. And so's my breath. Serious strife after that, but gee, this is good fun. How good's the crowd here? So many people turning out and great support from all the sponsors and all the boys having a great time.
Bloody oath, mate. Go well for the rest of the game.
As Jim Brady's doing a bit of a stint in the ruck, Jared Davis gets the clearance. Tries to get the ball forward, but unfortunately, Max Burford pounces on it across half-back, slips, gets the ball out, spills to the Victorians. Jared Lyons delivers inside 50. We've got
Lyons being quiet for mine.
I thought he'd have a few more touches by now as well. Cosgrove, nice intercept mark, kicks it out. We find Grenham's trying to pick up the ball there, falls to his feet, ball in dispute, cheats with another win there. Matt Sammer almost gets a kick. South Australian possession now. Jim Brady picks it up and goes the barrel inside 50. And we've got a man underneath him with Scamby. He doesn't manage to take it. Handball's out though. Snaps across to Shrey. He's alone in the square. Puts one mid out. Can't quite take it. And the ball comes off the ground and fires the hands of Vinny Briganti.
So Briganti, tried to find a teammate, but it was, that looked to be high. And geez, Thomas, well, he got on with it quickly. Dixon, centre of the ground, gives the hand pass across. Now Schmidt with the ball. Gets it inside, forward 50. There's an option underneath it, and he's taken the mark there. It's Paul Thomas. So the central coach turns, gives the footy. Grenham, does he run into an open goal? Plenty of options. Drills it himself. Brilliant work. South Australia extend their margin to 10 points. 16 for 100 plays 14-6, 90. Of course, that's thanks to Gawler McDonald on the scoreboard there. We're 16 minutes in, and have a look at these thanks to Drakes. Brilliant work there. Boys, talk me through it.
Oh, absolutely fantastic there from Grenham, and he's hitting the scoreboard quite well as well. He's definitely... Oh, brilliant for the whiz.
Just looking to the chat here, we've got Ropper seems to be the clear favourite for the best on ground for the local player. Got a guy here by the name of Dominic Barlow who reckons, does everyone reckon Hef is bad? And I think he's onto something there. A good friend of mine is Dominic Barlow, so don't stress
there we go. I'm glad then.
Meanwhile, the footy is going to come out here for Victoria. A kick inside forward 50. Oh! Wow, roaming has. He was roaming into the sky with that. What an effort. Oh, he's telling his opponent about it. Have a look at this, thanks to Drakes. Coming straight out of the centre. Line's got a good hand pass, and then the kick was pretty good. And has into the night sky.
Chances of him passing this one off?
Got like
zero. Absolutely zero.
Has has just won himself a Ford Ranger, thanks to Monteith.
Jeez, he's a smoky for best on as well. He's had some moments.
So roaming has the proud hawk. Kicks at goal. That one is...
Oh, you can't miss
no.
that.
Oh, and his opponent's letting him know about it as well. Have a look at that. Snook's getting into him. And it's a fight there at half forward. Just a little bit of jumper pulling. No one particularly happy. Careful, boys. The jumpers have got to go up for option after this. Of course, raising money for grassroots footy.
Oh, the man out of the Tossers, Trinity Old Scholars. And yes, that is their nickname, the Tossers. As a short ball over the top. Taylor. Oh, now spilling free. Getting back onto it. Source Merrett didn't want to take it. He's there, though, for the handball. He can have a crack at goal on the left. Wait for the bounce. Gets knocked through for a minor score. And Mark Cosgrove doing well to just funnel it through. As they look to play on immediately, he wasn't even in the goal square yet. Who's that?
Matty Summit.
Matty Summit couldn't quite get it. Oh, good tackle though from the Sacks man, and wins himself a free kick.
Well, I don't think Matt Kelly would be happy with being caught holding the ball there. Captain of the under-19 Surrey Park team. Takes that job very seriously out here. Victoria, they're going to end up with a footy here somehow. Victoria couldn't capitalise on this set. Cartman handballs it forward. Lincoln Allen on the right boot. He snaps. And he kicks a magnificent goal.
He's done the Jason Ackermanis.
Brother of Ed Allen, plays for the Magpies. Son of
Brilliant kick there on the great supermarket replay. And as we see there, the goal umpire again did not have to move the muscle. both of these sides, their accuracy in front of goal has just been outstanding as we get a good look at Nightmare. You can, of course, bid on these Guernseys you can see on both of these teams. After the game, of course, all money going towards these clubs. They want to try and raise $2.5 to $3 grand for each of the local clubs as well.
And of course, a massive thanks to Better Beer, Budgie Smugglers, 40 Winks, Born to Build, and the Adelaide Footy League as well for their support in this game, bringing us the Div 12 Ressies as the kick goes inside forward 50. In the end, it was McLeod who elected not to go for it, tried to get it to Monroe. Meanwhile, Victoria just off the ground, trying to get it forward. I collected Brady. Can he kick a goal? Brady, his eyes lit up instead. The ball's sort of ended up in the pocket. Nightmare. He's got about 15 goals already. Decides to give it off. He was trying to get it to Checkers. Checkers picks it up from the boundary line. Does he thread it? No, it's collected instead. So, bunch kick, and it looks like it's going to be a goal here. No. I should stop trying to will these things at home, I think.
Did anyone see Andy Munro's little back heel?
He tried it, yeah, didn't he?
Interesting bit of play there.
Absolutely, he's trying some stuff. So, get a free kick here for the Victorians out of the back pocket. Just trying to find any sort of opportunity to try and get back the lead here last minute of this third quarter. Coming through and getting knocked down in front. Oh, geez. Big hip and shoulder as Drake with the handball off, and now a set shot at goal. Do they sneak it through? No, just going across and marked on the goal line by the Victorians, by Cench, and he gets a 25-metre penalty as well for encroaching the mark. Decides to play on the right through the middle of the ground over the head of Dixon. Source Merrett was there as well. Jabra going to get to it first, try to get a handball away, and now right in the middle of Norwood Oval. They get an opportunity to go inside forward 50 late in this third quarter. A kick over the top. Victoria have the numbers. We wait for the bounce. Gets knocked down in front. Cosgrove coming through was Jabra. Now needs to compose himself. Bit of a one-on-one contest here. A hack off the ground coming through. Are they going to get it there? No. Rush through for a behind. In fact, no. It's South Australia save it and move it out of the defensive 50.
Matt Summit fumbles a mark on the halfback line and an effective disposal, mind you.
Well, truly moved himself out of worst on ground conversation.
Absolutely, he's going right. I think it was their halftime sack solo that probably pepped him up and got him going. And that's three-quarter time here on the Macca's Caller scoreboard. South Australia 16-4-100 to Victoria 15-9-99. Very close game here at Norwood Oval. It is indeed.
Morn Team is a family-owned and operated car dealership that has been servicing Adelaide since 1912. That's over 100 years. They are big supporters of local footy, and Shrey has been test driving the new Ford Ranger this week while he's back in Adelaide. And I tell you what, it's an absolute beauty. If you're ever in need of a new whip, head on down and chat to the lovely people at Morn Team. We've teamed up with the great people at Budgie Smuggler for the Div 12 Ressies State of Origin, and there is now a game day store live on their website. Shop the Div 12 Ressies collection and key yourself out with some new gear. The Nightmare has gone crazy and ordered the whole shop. By using the special discount code on the screen, you can score yourself 40% off your purchase. Big thanks to the team at Budgie for jumping on board with the game. We love your support.
This day is happening, and for where it's headed, it's going to need more dollops and gulps. Because with the good in dairy farmers, you start with oomph.
My HECS debt doesn't leave a lot of room for holidays or working transportation or food. But it's worth all the debt, right?
No.
But what about your debt?
Debt isn't a problem for me. I get paid to learn.
I could really go a chalky milk right now.
Speaking of chalky milk, JP's playing in the Div 12 Ressies game.
What? No way!
I know.
All right, we need to get everything for JP. You grab the deodorant.
Yeah.
I'll grab the sports tape.
Okay.
And let's get out of here. What else
Let's
do we
go.
need? What else do we need?
No.
Need one of them. Oh, and we need some oranges.
All right.
Can't forget the Ressies handbag.
Come to Drake's.
For your ingredients for footy days.
Welcome to 40 Wings. It's our end of financial year sale. You can get up to 50% off mattresses, up to 30% off furniture.
Yeah, we're here to talk business. Let's get into it.
Lucky for you, we are serious about sleep.
Oh, what's wrong with you guys? You guys are so old, so stupid.
Yeah, it is. We're back here at Norwood Oval, ready to get the fourth quarter back underway. 16-4, 100, 15-9, 99.
Boys, I need your eyes. Where's Bunge? Where's Bunge?
Oh, we need to get Bunge out there.
Go.
So you need to try and get Bunge. He's probably gone up to the forward line, no doubt about it. Have you got eyes on him, Banners? You got him. Absolutely fantastic. Get out there, Jack. We want to hear from one of the best to ever do it.
Do you mind just having a quick chat for the live stream? Mate, you having fun out here? You still got it.
Well, it's going all right until the boys made me skull a chalky milk at half time. So I'm feeling the effects of that at the moment. But yeah, the Checkers put it on me to go down deep inside forward 50 and kick a few goals.
Yeah, make sure you kick a few. Stop giving them off, all right?
Yeah, that's what I got told off for. So hopefully we'll see what happens.
All right, sit on a few heads, kick a few snacks. Go well, mate.
Awesome. Brilliant job by the Wizard. Now, we've got to have a quick conversation, boys, about who is best on ground. And of course, winning the $1,000 for the best local player as well. Ropper's going to be pretty hard to go past.
Yeah, you've got it. You're going to have to have a pretty good last quarter if you want to get that $1,000 out of his hands. Of course, thanks to Morteen Auto Group, they're helping us out with the best local player. Better be a worse on ground, boys. Who we got?
Geez, this one's a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been shared around a bit that quarter, so it's hard to actually find people that.
Oh, hang on, Wizard, what do you got?
Jim, we're in the centre circle. We're in the absolute thick of it. Jim, come over here. What's going on here? What's the game left last quarter?
A throw onto the arena in the vicinity of our player or official.
Play for the jumper, mate. We're going to have a jumper. Back to you, boys. Back to you.
Oh, right in the thick of it, the Wizard. Incredible work from him. But yeah, Cheats is standing out. But I mean, as a worst on, I was looking at Flanners, but he's kicked the goal. So you cannot give it to him.
But we set the standards behind it. When we think about how many goals he was supposed to kick this game, one seems like a real failure tonight. So it might have to be Flanners. I don't know.
Could be. Oh, Wally's kicked a goal as well, but haven't seen a lot from him either. So he's another one to keep an eye on. Matt Burgess, haven't seen a lot from Matt Burgess, but I feel like we're going to have a good look as the crowd clears away for this final quarter. Who do you think's on top of this game, really, for the win? We're looking at individual players, Lockie, but who do you think's going to get ahead in this game? As we see Ropper back out in the field.
I'd rather have the lead, so I'd rather be South Australia, but I mean, in this one, victory, it is all about state pride, so both states will be very happy tonight. Of course, one's going to walk away with the trophy, though.
Now, is Ropper live streaming from the goal square, I think? He's trying to rival our stream, because if he did, I think, as well, most of the chat would jump over there and jump on his, I reckon. He's such a fan favourite here among the people viewing at home and obviously the people at the park tonight to storm the pitch when he kicked the goal before. As the third quarter is about to get underway, the Checkers against Will Taylor in the middle. Mark Cosgroves moves into the midfield and busts through for the clearance, brings the ball inside 50 and unfortunately finds the chest of Jared Davis.
Yeah, Davis has been a little quiet as well. Not saying worst on, but maybe a conversation considering how good he is. Regante with the ball.
Another touch for Regante. Again, he's another one he picked up in the third quarter with probably about 30 touches in the end with all the handballs back and forth as he chips forward to Druzy.
Yeah, going up numerically at the minute, they are. 29-30. And then Druzy looks, kicks into the centre of the ground. Plenty of players there. Taylor, strong with his hands, takes a good mark, turns, gets it wide. Again, there's Davis. So Davis, a couple of stats. And finds a player there in Humphreys. So Humphreys goes up the line.
And then Cheats.
And there is Cheats. He's looking dangerous for best on at the minute. The kick goes inside. Oh, not a bad mark as well by Mullins. The kick was even better as the couple fly, but waiting down is Broadbent, and South Australia should get themselves out of drama.
So now South Australia, a man over the top, JP Drake. He just needs to hold on to it and get the hands off. But look at the turning circle on the man who owns Drake Supermarkets. He pops one inside forward 50, and we've got our man again. Basham couldn't quite get around it, and Brigante's now going up against a few South Australians and cuts right across the line, and pretty good kick in the end. Gets out to our man Lincoln Allen, moves it out through hands, and now Mullins down the wing looking for roaming Has. The kick just wasn't weighted quite right as Snook's there on the outer side, trying to get a handball down the line, and Checkers now is going to load up a barrel inside forward 50. Doesn't hit it sweetly, but we wait
Bunge
for the
is
bounce.
lurking.
Oh, Bunge!
He's lurking.
Bunge, have a crack, Bunge! Andrew McLeod around his body. Not quite. Eventually bouncing through for a minor score.
And half the kids on the pitch there were waiting to run onto the pitch in celebration, but unfortunately can't give it to them quite yet, as the ball's about to be brought back in by Ben Kane back there for Victoria. Brad Mullen takes the marks in the back pocket. Spots Druzy on the half-back flank. Chipping around the boundary here, Victoria. Not sure if this is a tactic by Coach Lenny, as the ball's brought back inboard to Lincoln Allen. Back to Mullins. Goes inside, and Humphries takes a safe chest mark on the half-back flank.
Yeah, he's a good player, is Humphries. Gives the footy across. Hand pass forward as Victoria trying to build via a chain of hands at the minute. With some players trying to get some stats after the best on ground medal. Brigante gives it wide. He's found our man in Cheats, and Cheats' kick is pretty good. Oh, slipping and sliding, and the mark was paid in the end to Jabra.
I was going to say, he held it for a while there, had a piece of it.
Yeah, he certainly had enough of it to consider a mark. As he turns, gets it inside, had a couple of options, and in the end, the option he has picked looks to be Cheats out there. He's taken a pretty good grab.
Jeez, he's proven himself right at the moment, isn't he?
The other one's Vinny Brigante. He's racking up quite a few back there as well. I'm starting to find it hard to split the two, who I'm going to pick here.
Let us know in the live chat as well, your best on at the moment.
Of course, everyone that's joined, their votes count as well, not just ours. As Cheats lines it up and unfortunately goes towards the top of the square. Oh, there's roaming Has! Oh. Did he kick it?
Yeah, he has.
He did!
Roaming
you
Has.
can't see me, John Cena, he says.
Roaming Has more like roving Has. Am I right, boys?
Oh, that's brilliant. 3 goals for Has. As we look at the replay brought to you by Drake Supermarket, and look at that, right off the bat. Only had it for about half a second. Slipped right over his shoulder. He knows where they are. He's kicked 3. Just on the 3-3-3 on his back. He gets around the crowd as well, and why wouldn't you?
Can't teach that sort of goal awareness like that.
No, you can't. Your brother had a little bit of that, didn't he, Wizard?
No. Yep, whatever that was.
Well, me with 2 brothers, you just cannot give any credit to your brother at any point. So in the middle, oh geez, what's going on here? Taylor allow Checkers to get over the back and load up a torp inside forward 50, and Charlie Dixon, the man from Port Adelaide and the Gold Coast Suns, sitting underneath it, looking for a target inside forward 50, and it's Bunge. Andrew McLeod, 340 games for the Adelaide Crows. No point in his 49 years of life is more important than this one to put South Australia in front. Absolutely it is. So Andrew McLeod, a chance to convert on a goal, and he pops it through. Brilliant from the GOAT, Andrew McLeod. He puts South Australia back in front, 17-4-106 on the Macca's Gawler scoreboard, out by a point. We see the replay by Drake Supermarket.
Yeah, great goal. It was almost as if the late 90s were calling there, and he did answer the call in the end, put the goal through. Jeez, so much talent. Was pivotal in the Crows premiership wins back in 97 and 98 against the Kilda and North Melbourne respectively. Of course, Victoria Olympic medals. Back in the centre we go.
Just looking at the chat here.
5 goals, sorry to cut you off, Hef, in the AFL, but none more important than that one.
As Checkers takes the ball out of the middle, gets wrapped up there by Bailey McCabe. So now he goes forward, and I think that may be a 25-metre penalty there, Checkman. Got to play to the umpire's whistle.
On the boundary line.
What do we got, Wiz?
SA are up to no good.
Oh, gee whiz, what's going on?
It's only no good if you know what's good for you. I don't know what that means.
Profound.
That input is there from Hollywood. Teacher Gully local. He can say what he likes.
On your Hollywood. As Victoria look to bring the ball forward, but again, coughed up there by Mullins. Grenham picks it up off the ground, handballs to Ferguson, out to JP Drake, who kicks over to the Nightmare, puts it out in front of him. We don't like Nightmare in space, it's too dangerous. Picks it up off the ground with ease, and he's got Grenham, who's pushed hard forward, ignores him, tries to hit up Bunge, goes over the top, but he's going to pick it up. No, he's not. The ball rolls through for a behind.
Aren't they targeting him at the moment, Lockie?
Yeah, they're going to him deep. Just trying to get a few, just trying to make a late run maybe for best on Andrew McLeod. Meanwhile, the ball given across all those. That's
forgot how to handball.
Yeah, what happened there from Druzy? Meanwhile, they're going to get it back here. So Druzy recovers.
Redeemed himself.
Oh no, Munro chops it off. So Munro on the wing. Gets the footy forward. Good mark taken there. Brady looks around. He was pretty good last year, in all seriousness, and has been better this year, I think, than what he was last year. He powers the footy home. Here we go. Out the back. One grab, two grabs. McLeod. Bang.
He just makes it look too easy, doesn't he? Fantastic goal there for South Australia.
Well, how about the kick from Jim Brady, mind you? A big walloping 50-55 metre ball.
We've actually seen them do that a few times. I remember that bomb from outside 50, I think, in one of the first games, which no one thought he had in him. Seems to do it quite frequently, yeah.
Now, Div 12 Ressies is, by the way, the only place that you're going to get a crowd of hundreds of people get around a man named Ropper and no one get around Andrew McLeod. It's really the only place it's going to happen.
We're still getting Ropper called for best on ground now, not even the best local player.
Well, he can't win both awards, so you guys are going to have to make decisions by yourself.
Split it up.
And we're ruck with no hands here from Checkers. And Will Taylor cheats with a clean breakaway out from the free kick. Gets another kick up forward. And roaming has just sitting there on the half-forward flank. Jabra's made the lead. It's going to be out in front of him. Got time to pick it up? No, he doesn't. As he's coughed up the ball in South Australia. Take the ball back. Marked there by Grenham. Just looks across the field. Kicks a long ball in the direction of Dixon. And the free kick's been paid here.
Ben Kane.
Boys, we've just got a special guest down here on the boundary.
Go for a
We're here
whiz.
with Wally, host of the Honest Beers podcast. Mate, where's the dim sims?
None. Chico roll only. Breakfast, GYG lunch. So I'm all right energy-wise. Just the legs don't fucking work anymore.
I'm just going to top up with some West Ends tonight.
Yeah.
Better beers, actually. Better beers.
Yeah. I've plenty of beers and jamos as well. We'll get to the back bar there at the Bull and just absolutely tie one on.
All right, go well, mate.
Thank you very much, Wiz. As Brady now, who's having a couple good minutes, has options out wide as well. Decides to pop one short. Now Broadbent, who's going to load up from 80 metres, pops one inside forward 50. Wait for the fly. And getting it. A chance inside forward 50 for Jordan McArdle. We gave him a bit of grief in the first half, but he's had an all right second half. He's got himself out of the worst on ground contention.
Nah, just stuck the pitcher's mid out there, took a grab inside 50. Now he's looking to kick a goal.
McArdle, a crack at goal, and he's put it through. A home run.
That was good. That was good.
Nah, that wasn't that good.
Oh,
but
I
anyway,
thought that wasn't too bad.
we'll put it through. So
Hey, boys.
Yes.
The Vics have saved their best for last down here on the boundary line.
Lenny?
Oh, the coach.
Lenny's got a Guernsey on. What are you going to do out there, mate? Are you going to kick a snag or what?
Win us the game.
He's going to put the team on his back. He's going to put Victoria on his back. Watch out for Lenny in the 0.
Now, we saw Lenny come on last year and kick a magnificent goal.
He's going straight into the guts too. No fear on the
That's
young
what we want
fella.
to see. Straight into the ruck. Now he's going to place himself on the ball at the feet of Will Taylor here.
Oh, Checkers, let you know about it.
What are you doing, mate, out there?
Big ruck contest, Lenny and Checkers. Who's going to win it here?
And I think he wins
it.
it.
Oh, he does as well. Lenny gives it across towards Will Taylor. And then the footy's grabbed. Cheats gets the ball. Goes a drilling pass, and
What is the
there's
South
a few
Australian
players.
defence doing?
Where is the South Australian defence? Lenny, now's your moment, son. Has the ball, gets past Shrey. Still now with Lenny, past another and another. Lenny's going to kick a goal. Lenny does it. What a moment, Lenny. 17-9, 101. 19-5, 119. SA by 8, but the fix with Lenny.
We might not see Lenny again.
Oh, he's been mobbed. He's been absolutely mobbed down there. We are not going to see Lenny for at least 25 minutes given his height down with the amount of players and people around him.
I hope he likes Chalky Milk.
Yeah, it was a fan favourite of mine as a kid.
name a kid who doesn't like chalky milk. Good on you, Lenny. Great work there, mate.
Fantastic from Lenny. So, back in the middle.
19-5 at 119 plays 17-9 on 111 on the Macca's Gold scoreboard. Plenty to go in this game still.
So right back in the guts, Cosgrove going to get a chance against Jabra here. Jabra wins it out, knocks it straight down. Checkers is now playing Rover, just pokes his foot at it. Cados is going to thump a long ball high, up. Stray underneath it, takes a ripping grab. And handballs it off straight away. Samet tried the bounce, couldn't quite getting back up to him. Brady gets it off. Samet once again through the middle of Norwood Oval. JP Drake, nearly hung on just long enough. And he'll get a chance to go inside forward 50. Mark Cosgrove, one of the better batters for Australia, goes inside forward 50 over the back, and now a chance. Bunge once again. Bungie puts it through for his third of the fourth quarter.
Making a late play for best on ground here, Bunge.
Yeah, I still think if you played AFL footy, you're not allowed to win it, but he is making a late play.
Look, if you're about 14 years retired, what do we reckon?
Yeah, okay, maybe.
He won 2 non-Smith medals.
Now, we talked about the best on ground before, though, but we need to start thinking about the worst on ground as well. Does Matt Samet come back into contention up with that failed bounce there in the middle?
No, he did get it inside forward 50.
That's true. He did redeem himself straight away.
It's still Flanners, I think, and lovely work by the cameraman to just get us a pick of Flanners there, who's about to...
Ropper, there's 9 minutes to go, mate. They're calling all in.
Last goal wins, I reckon.
Last goal wins.
There's 9 minutes to go, Ropper.
Lenny's won himself a free kick in the centre of the ground, so he's just going to take this, bang it out wide, and again, through hands, they're going. Roaming has got the hand pass off. Cheney goes back. There's Flanners, still a while away from his target at 19. Football collected here. Victoria, plenty lining up. Gives it over the top, and bang, Wally.
His second.
Is indeed. What an excellent goal that was from Wally. Grace going to bring us the instant replay as well.
End-to-end stuff here at Norwood Oval. We've had goals at both ends in quick succession, and the game is becoming a close one.
I think a vice versa getting out there as well on the crutches. See,
He'll be fine.
Tell you what, the crutches, looking from behind here, him and Checkers don't look all that dissimilar. I think he's going in the ruck on the crutches.
He's going straight to the ruck.
Oh, gee whiz.
Can he use the crutches as you
to knock it down?
Yeah.
Oh, are we getting Ropper in the ruck as well?
I'm not sure if there's anything in the rule books that says he can't. So,
have we got Ropper in the ruck here as well? Is he playing Rover?
No, Ropper is coming. No, he's on the ball, Ropper. They've had to get serious out there. And he has gone up, but Jabra manages to take it away. Tries to give the ball to Ropper, taps it back to Jabra, and now Flanners takes the mark just outside forward 50. Jabra goes again, don't argue, but he's taken in a tackle by Mark Thomas there. And unfortunately, that's holding the ball against Jabra.
That might be a try-hard award tied up right there with that player.
Stray tries to bring it across to Matthew Broadbent, goes the no-look handball. Andy Munro just gets it forward by boot. South Australia now out on the outer wing, trying to progress the ball forwards. Shearer takes a mark inside the centre square, assesses his options now, just pops it over the top there. I think Matt Samet there with another mark and another kick, totally redeeming himself. And we've got Checkers, who manages to take the mark and load up. He's done the leg sleeve here, I haven't noticed that yet. Going the torp, known for his torps is Checkman. Unfortunately, Mullins spoils the party in defence there for Victorians.
Ball still in dispute here in the pocket. Andy Munro's around it as well. Oh, gee, a chance at goal. Have they put it through? They have. I think they've just popped through, maybe just for a behind, in fact.
They have.
Just from point blank range. I think that was Jacob Snook, the local for the Tossers. Had an opportunity at goal and couldn't convert. Now Victoria, right up the middle of the ground. Davis with a barrel. Goes 60 metres. Cosgrove just pokes it down in front. Brigante can't quite pick it up. Has another go at it. Tries to get a handball out. Eventually finds a target. Jared Lyons works his way around Ropper, his teammate. And now South Australia get it back and find a target. And now a handball off and a chance at goal from 48 metres. Has the distance covered? Does he? No. Finds Bunge once again in the pocket. And this to put the South Australians out to a pretty handy advantage deep into this fourth quarter. So Andrew McLeod, 3 goals in this quarter already. Oh,
Sells
dances
the candy.
around, sells the candy. Have that and have my 4th.
Is that 4 for the quarter?
It is.
That's a huge quarter by McLeod there. Well, not that we should expect anything less, but he's really turning it up. I heard that chalky milk at half-time might be sitting in his gut still, but I reckon it might be his secret power.
Yeah, we might have to have that chocolate milk tested, I think, because he is playing some great footy at the minute.
Well, you said
see
today's
him, I don't
recovery, right?
reckon.
Yeah, it does. It does.
I don't reckon the man's touched chocolate milk in his life. Have a look at the man. It's a shame that we're actually wearing long sleeves in this game. You see the pipes on him.
Yeah, I ain't quite
49
and missing the pipes, that's for sure.
So SA by 9. Victoria, can they do something? Of course, 5 minutes. Everyone knows how long is left. 22 minutes. It was 25 last year, but the boys had a win, so it went back down to 22. Nightmare was telling us downstairs.
And I'm claiming it. McLeod making a late run for best on ground.
He's definitely a chance.
Ball goes up. We're going to have to make a decision because when Checkers asked us what's going on post-game, meanwhile, trying to pick it up there is Cheats. So Cheats just does. Fends off one, fends off the other. Jeez, he's looked good. The ball from Allen inside forward 50.
Who's this?
Oh my God, there's a spectator on the field. Collected instead, Victoria, trying to get it forward. In the goal square now, or near enough to Cados, got a kick forward. And in the pocket it sits. No one able to quite win it out here. Still they scrap away. There's Cardman, gives a little hand pass off. A kick at goal. Just a high circulating footy. Shrey was there, nearly able to grab it. Wasn't quite. Tomo was back there as well as Shrey. Just clears it anywhere will do.
Oh, Jared Lyons goes the big swing though. Dean can't get it off the deck. But Jared Davis is lucky enough to recover. Wheels around, tries to find something inside. And we've had Caden McDonald taken out there.
Was that you downstairs?
He's
right behind us.
Ball coming forward now for South Australia. But Carl Brigante's coughed it up, but managed to pick it up and works it out from the half-back line. Caden McDonald's getting himself in the game, getting up the ground since that hot first quarter. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Now assesses his options. Goes across inside. Dishes out. Goes inside 50, and Jabra's sitting right underneath that one. And will take the mark inside 50.
Jabra. Oh, having a crack at goal. Gee, has he snuck that through? He has. That's an important one for the Victorians. Jabra.
Still time.
Yeah, absolutely is time. Gets one on the board. We've got just shy of 3 minutes remaining here. They'll look to get it back in quickly. And now you see on the replay, butchered by Drake Supermarket. And of course, most importantly, the back and score the scoreboard. It's tight right up.
As indeed, it's tasty. But of course, both those franchises do specialise in taste.
All right, 2.5 minutes to go in the biggest game of Div 12. Ressies, make some noise.
Here we go. Back in the centre.
2 minutes to go.
This is carnage. There's a few more players than what we're used to out there. Of course, they did call in a couple of minutes ago. Now Cheats just gets the footy inside forward 50. Victoria, there's a couple that'll fly. Great mark taken.
Card man.
It is the card man. Haven't seen a lot of him. Does he kick a goal to put Victoria in front, to snatch it on enemy territory?
Lockie, they're 9 points down, mate. It's not a super goal.
Kick. Going. That's a behind. I apologise. On the Gawler scoreboard here, we've got 26 126 to 19 9 123 on the stream.
We've just been updated now.
Just been updated now. Sorry, I was sold down the river. That's my apologies.
No, I can vouch for you that we definitely had a different score at our screen. That's the South Australian. Trey brings it back in from fullback. Big contest forming. Checkers adds access to step ladder for Cados, but Jabra kicks it inside 50. It's Victorians trying to score another one late in the game here. Will Taylor's around the footy, picks it up, handballs out. Roaming puts it on the right boot. To the goal square. Interesting play by Broadman there, tries to kick it out of the air. And
now, man,
a runner?
I don't know, but it's a goal to Victoria.
It's a goal.
Geez, they want to move this ball very quickly back into the middle. They have got about 50 seconds left here. Who knows, the timekeepers might dodgy it up a little bit. We go back into the middle here, and Meanwhile, amongst all of this chaos, we look at the Macca's Gawler scoreboard, 21-6, 132 to 20-10, 130. And here we go.
I've just put unknown as the goal scorer there, so I'm not quite sure who that is.
He's not in contention for any of the medals, so don't worry about it.
Really? Unknown's not getting best on?
No, not quite at this stage, as we do need to decide on a worst on as well. So let's get brainstorming, lads, as the final few seconds here at Norwood Oval. And both teams looking to save this one. Checkers will go up in the ruck against Jabra as we started, as Cosgrove bursts his way through the middle. A handball out the back and a taunt right up the guts. Right down the middle of Norwood Oval. Comes off hands, Cheney now. Looking inside forward, 50, have we got a mark? We do. At time, the siren should go.
Oh, he didn't look at the
goals.
clock.
Oh, a mark's been taken, a goal's been kicked. What are they going to call it? The umpire says it's a goal. Victoria controversially get the win, we believe. And who was that goal put through? We'll have a look.
It was Wally.
Wally.
Kicked it at the end there.
Wally kicks his third in controversial circumstances. And gee whiz, Victoria break away and escape with a victory. Chalky Milk is going absolutely everywhere.
Wow. Well, I'm not sure whether or not that should have counted, but it did. It was a goal. Not updated on the big scoreboard out here, but on the Macca's Gawler scoreboard. As you said, Victoria by 4 points.
That's what we're going with at the moment. And gee, does that change things for our best? We've got the likes of Cheeks, who was absolutely fantastic. Vinny Brigante as well. Hef, what are your thoughts?
Well, it's been a great night of footy, really, and that's the real winner. I'm struggling to actually think of all the awards right now because we've had so many good performances.
Well, let's run through them, shall we? Of course, the more teams there. Auto Group, best local player.
Easy one.
Easy one.
Easy.
We're going with Ropper?
Ropper.
Yep. I mean, a special shout out to some of those players. Geordie Basham from Houghton was pretty good. Joe Mitchell from Bloxton North kicked a couple as well, but the reaction for Ropper wins it for him. So they'll get Haywood, they'll get $1,000 courtesy of More Team Auto Group. We now move on to our second award, the worst on ground. Now, this one was probably the most contentious one for us to come up with.
I'm struggling very much to actually think of a player, so if you guys want to throw out some names.
I'm going to throw some out there. Will Taylor.
Yeah, potentially. I was just going to say, that one's thanks to Betterbeer as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Will Taylor, he had a better second half than he did his first half. I don't know. It's hard to pick a worst on. Of course, it was Will Taylor last year that won it. So for the legacy, do we give him a second medallion? Back.
Or do we not show any sympathy for Vice Versa, who was clearly fit and able to play there in the last quarter?
Yeah, give it to him.
And I didn't actually see him get a touch for the rest of the game.
All right,
so
Batters,
I
if you're
think
listening, Vice Versa is our man with the with the
worst on ground.
Yeah, he was clearly fit and able out there.
Really stiff from us, but he's getting it.
Nah, stiff shit, I say.
Yeah, absolutely. And for the best on ground now, Victoria, if we're crediting them with a win, the scoreboard at Norwood Oval still hasn't credited them. I think Cheats was hard to go by, boys.
That one, of course, brought to you by Budgie Smuggler, and these fits that me and Louis have got on walk, they are nice.
Absolutely fantastic.
I'll go find Checkers, give him the awards, and then he can do the presentation. That's how it's working, isn't it?
And on our, as I've mentioned, on the Macca's Gawler scoreboard, we've got Victoria with a 4-point win, but live at venue, they've got South Australia with a 2-point win, so it is up in the air who's actually won the Dairy Farmers Cup.
As I said before, boys, football. Football is the winner tonight.
Absolutely. So fantastic. As you see the highlights brought to you by Drake's Supermarkets on your screen. It was a night packed with highlights, wasn't it, boys?
Absolutely. It's always a good night out here with the Div 12 Ressies, brought to us by all the sponsors tonight. But, you know, these kind of games and, you know, it's about raising money for local footy clubs and stuff like that. And it just has that local footy feel out here. Great night for everyone. As everyone storms the field right now, you can see all the spectators here having a great time. Great night of footy.
Of course, we've got the live chat as well. Plenty of roppers going up in the live chat at the moment, and we agree with you wholeheartedly. I think if we'd went in any different direction, we would have absolutely got the brains ripped out of us. Wiz? Cheats.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
He was too good, the number 99.
Yep, agreed.
How's the edit going to be?
Yeah, he's got a lot of clips to go through.
Oh, gee, he's going to be good.
Looking forward to it come Monday.
And I'm sure Wiz is going to grab a chat with each of the award winners as well.
A few to shout out to as well. I might go through some of the goal scorers. Bunch McLeod with 4 in the last quarter. Matty Knight 4, all in the first half as well, was fantastic for South Australia. Judd Grenham with 2, Andy Munro with 2, Joe Mitchell with 2. and a few single goal scorers, but Victoria, Wally with 3, with the real important one at the end. Kate McDonald with the first 3 of the game, and Roaming has with 3 as well. So a few contenders for that player of the game, but he was too good, Sheets, all across the ground. As we see the crowd all around Norwood Oval. Maybe didn't get the 10,000 they were after, but a huge crowd nonetheless.
So how many do we have on the screen? Does anyone know?
Looks like Banners has got presentation down here.
Those real quick. Then you can grab photos, signatures, boots, whatever else you need.
Now, I'm not sure, will we have a mic on Checkers for the awards, or?
Looks like give us a little bit of room down in front of the bench. We need all the players so we can get our presentation sorted. So just give them a little bit of space. Just marshalling some troops down here, so keep filling for a couple more minutes. It's going to be absolute chaos getting people where they need to be.
Can we get some roaming whiz down there potentially?
Yeah, roaming whiz.
Whoa. You got Jim Brady right
Jim
behind
Brady
you.
maybe behind you, mate.
Jim, we're just doing a bit of roaming Banners at the moment. So, mate, how did you go? You didn't take home the cup, so I'm not going to give this to you, mate. No, you don't deserve
That's
it.
ridiculous. I'll be taking that to the High Court. That was clearly kicked after the siren. The integrity of this game is gone if that's given to the Vicks.
Bloody questionable, isn't it?
I'm not having that. No, it's not happening.
We're just going to do it here. Get it
Getting
going.
the Prezos going. Let's do it.
All right, we're getting the Prezos going.
Nah, what do you reckon?
Oh, I don't know. There's a bit of controversy down here, boys. Shrey thinks they've won, but I'm not too sure what the go is.
Well, both scoreboards are reading that Victoria is the winner.
The scoreboard is reading that Victoria is the winner.
Yeah, so Victoria with a 4-point win. We'll see what Checkers rolls with here. He, of course, is the big boss man. And about to do
Alrighty, boys. We're just going to do the presentations down here now, all right?
Do you want to hold it? Oh, yeah, easy, yeah. All right, guys. Thanks, everyone, for coming tonight to the Div 12 Ressies State of Origin. They've luckily put down the scoreboard, so we don't know who won. I think it was South Australia. What does everyone reckon? Chalky milk's flying everywhere. We've got a couple medals to present. First on, we've got the Best on Ground, sponsored by Budgie Smuggler. Best on Ground medal goes to Type Media Cheats. If we can get him over towards the mic, I can't see where he is. He's deep, he's 15 deep, but Type Media Cheats, Best on Ground, voted by the YouTube live stream and the commentary team. I'll wait for him to get here very quickly. Can we get a round of applause going for Cheats from Type Media? He's too busy taking photos. I'll stash that in my sock and give it to him a little bit later on.
It's okay, Checkers, I can have it.
The next, we've got the Best Local Player, sponsored by Morn Team. This player is also going to receive $1,000 for their local club, thanks to the people at Morn Auto Group. Big supporters of the game, we really appreciate it. And the Best Local Player of 2026 goes to Ropper. Can we get a big cheer for Ropper?
Cheers, boys. Got any words, mate?
Hello. Yeah. I'd like to thank everyone for coming out and awesome up Cheney. I'm pretty keen to come back next year and kick some more goals.
Great job, Ropper. The next medal, the last medal I've got, is the 2026 Worst on Ground medal, sponsored by Better Beer. There's many people that could win this one tonight, but it's going to go to the man who did his hamstring in the first 7 minutes of the game. Vice versa is the Worst on Ground for 2026. Can we get a cheer for Vice versa on his hamstring? Now, I don't quite know what to do with this one. Dubious umpiring decision late. But I am going to ask Kate McDonald and Will Taylor to come forward when they're ready. We could take this one. We could keep this one in SA, but we got to come back and play for it next year, I reckon. So I'm going to let Victoria have the win tonight. Not a moral win, maybe a little bit like Johnny Bairstow, but appreciate it, boys. Victoria can have the State of Origin Cup for 2026. A couple words for the audience.
Yeah, thanks. I don't know how we got the victory in the end there, but we'll take it. Thanks to everyone who came out. Thanks to everyone who supported the YouTube live stream.
Tails was instrumental on the magnets. Yeah, such a fun night, and I hope everyone had an absolute blast. Anything, Tails?
Just shadowing what McDonald said. Thanks everyone for coming out. I know it can be cold at this time of the year, but thanks for coming out, celebrating with us, and appreciate the sponsors who put this one on as well. So, go Vicks!
And a word from Len.
I'd just like to thank everyone for coming out tonight. It's an unbelievable night to celebrate this once a year. And go Vicks!
I've just got Cheats' best on ground medal here, so we'll give him a quick round of applause once again. Thanks to our lovely sponsors. Thanks to Norwood Oval for hosting us. We really appreciate it. All the volunteers, the Adelaide Footy League supplying the umpires, getting behind the game. And yeah, I think we're going to have to come back in 2027 and play off for the Cup. Appreciate it. Have a great night.
Oh, how good there from the Marmalade boys. And looks like in the end it was Victoria credited with the victory. And look, dubious decision, but it makes next year all the bit more spicy.
Oh, boys, I hope we get invited back next year. That was so much fun. These guys put in an excellent display. Norwood Oval absolutely lit up. What was that? I don't know if we quite got 10, would have been 8, maybe 6,000 in the house tonight, plus however many we had watching on the YouTube live stream as well. Massive thank you to everyone that tuned in there. But what a game of footy. Boys, your first reactions now that we've had everything here?
Yeah, I think obviously the contentious call at the end. I wasn't sure if the siren went before that last goal went through or it didn't, but again, it was a great contest, and I think just the quality of football we saw from these Div 12 Ressies really goes to show that as long as you go out there, you give it a crack and try your best, a lot of fun's going to be had by everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. And, well, for many of these Ressies out here, the party's just getting started. They do some of their best work off the field, of course. And thank you to all of our sponsors who did a fantastic job, of course, bringing this stream to you. It was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, of course, don't forget, as we did mention, the sponsors there. Of course, the biggest game of Div 12 Ressies brought to you by Mortine Auto Group. Dairy Farmers provided 3,000 cartons of milk for the patrons at the ground. Drake's, they were on the instant replay sponsor tonight. And McDonald's Gawler helped us with the scoreboard as well. Plenty of others as well. Premier Data gave us a couple of live player statistics. Unfortunately, the computer let us down a little bit there, but thank you for Premier Data.
After.
You'll see it on the socials after. Thank you to Premier Data anyway. And of course, don't forget Better Beer, Budgie Smugglers, 40 Winks, Born to Build, and the Adelaide Footy League as well, all helping us out as Banwell.
Get in here, Banners. Get in here, Wiz.
G'day, Banwell.
Absolutely fantastic to have you. What did you think, Banners, down there?
That was the most chaos I reckon I've ever seen in my entire life. Every break, chocky milk's flowing. Just people enjoying the footy, though. How good.
Absolutely. 42 snags kicked through. How good is footy? Absolutely fantastic. Shout out to the Wiz as well, by the way. 3 games of footy covered today, mate. You had the VAFA versus Adelaide Footy League women's, you had the men's game, and now you roll around on the boundary. You've had a big day.
Running on absolute fumes, but geez, I can't wait to get stuck into a few better beers, lads.
Absolutely.
Look out.
Coming to the stables, mate.
Look out.
Yeah, fantastic. And yeah, if my wife's watching at home, I'll see you in the morning. Oh, brilliant stuff. I don't know. She'll probably be asleep by now. But what a brilliant game of footy. Absolutely fantastic. Such a brilliant opportunity for us as commentators, but also those at home watching on the live stream and here at Norwood Oval to watch the likes of Andrew McLeod turned it on in the fourth quarter as well. The man's 49 years old. You wouldn't know it.
Yeah, I've just actually had a phone call. Essendon are looking for players and Richmond too, so he might be back in the AFL pretty quickly.
North might want some people after today as well.
No, we only kid. We love those clubs as well.
No, he was fantastic today on McLeod, but yep, Cheats best on ground as well, and obviously Ropper with a standout performance there for the local players.
Well, it was absolutely fantastic. I reckon it's just about time now that Jack Banwell has mentioned those better beers. We've got to get down to the room.
There's one with my name on it down there, I think.
I think there's about 5 with my name on it. So we're about to get down there. Of course, drink responsibly. But thank you so much. Lockie Gould did a brilliant job. Hef was fantastic on the commentary as well. Just off camera, our man, the Wizard, Jack Banwell, was fantastic throughout the call. My name's Lewis McKenna, of course. I got through it, and it was brilliant to call this fantastic game of Div 12 Ressies. Come back next year for what is going to be another phenomenal matchup.
Bye.